the delay delays, all these technical issues, and I'm using Internet Explorer.
Oh, hey. Off air.
Off
there
air?
it goes.
It just went.
Mine
Delayed reaction.
Oh, hey, could you go ahead and
there it is.
paste the link in the chat so I can share it to various websites and stuff?
Right, yes.
Come see our show.
Yeah, come see it. Watch.
Come
Hang
see
out
it.
with
Watch. Listen to us talk.
So
Yes, come.
live stream now.
There we
Be
go.
our next victim.
There we go.
Sweet.
Put it in the
Okay, here we go. Let me start sharing this.
Yes, please come. Be our next victim.
All right.
Daydreamer, I wasn't sure you were gonna make it because you never responded to any of my emails, and I was like, "Crap, is he gonna miss it?"
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I just what's it called? I did say that I was gonna come.
Oh, you did, like at the last minute.
Really?
It was like 10 minutes.
I did say I
too.
told you that I was gonna be oh no, shit, you're right. I didn't say I was gonna go.
No, you're just like 5 minutes too. He's like, "Oh, ready when you are." And I was like, "Oh, where have you been for the last 2 days?"
I'm sorry. I thought I did. I thought I did email you back.
No.
What?
You got lost in cyberspace.
Cyberspace.
Oh, it happens to the best of us.
Of course.
There's a black hole, and he went in it.
Yeah.
Yep, just like my microphone.
Got stuck right up in there.
Oh dang!
I still love that joke so much, but only the three of us know about it. It's Alien Scourger in the dark.
That's A-okay by me.
Joke, I want to know.
That's an inside joke.
Hey, Daydreamer, do you have the link to that clip so they
Sure.
can watch it?
Yeah, I'll get it for you guys. Just talk about something else.
Oh, hey.
Oh, somebody said hi.
Yeah, someone's
Here's
here.
the question: what is the subject of this live stream?
There is no subject. You should know by now.
You're Zim? No, Tricia, I'm Zim. There's only one me.
Sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop. I'm the computer.
My amazing computer.
Yeah, what do you want?
Copulate the zinc flobs
Why?
because it sounds cool.
Okay, sure. However you do that, I just did it, and that's exactly what I did.
Cool. I am satisfied.
Good. I'm sure it was very critical to your next plan.
It was, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
What could be Zim planning? He must be planning something. I must stop him.
You can't stop me, you stink. Don't even try it. Don't do it. I like a challenge.
Nothing could stop me now. What was that again? Oh, there we go.
Okay, so yeah, here we are, just hanging out and whatnot.
Yep.
So is that like some kind of video that was just playing?
Oh, here it is. You guys gotta watch it from the very beginning just to know what's going on.
It's not going to be in the chat. You'd have to watch it individually. I don't know how that would work for you, though, Scourge, because you're using an app.
Are you using an app?
Well, you could just send it to me via Facebook.
Okay. If you send the link to the chat, Daydreamer, I will send it to her via Facebook.
Hey.
It's the best inside joke, though.
All right, there it is. Click it.
Many laughs will be had.
Oh, now I have 3 browsers open. That's just weird.
There you go.
Got Internet Explorer, I got Chrome, and I got Firefox. Just get rid of that Chrome.
I'm coloring and downloading while you talk.
Okay, well, I sent you the link on Facebook, by the way.
Okay.
You want to go watch it. It's only like a minute, isn't it? I forget how long it is.
It's not that long, but I mean, like, But you could just it happens in the very beginning. But if you want to watch the whole thing, that's fine.
The beginning, though. I don't want to spoil it, but I do.
It's so hard.
Watch it, and you could still spoil it if you really, really want to.
No, you should see it. It'll be better if you see it.
I'm watching it right now. If it's the link that Daydreamer sent.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Hang on. But maybe one of you guys should post it in the chat if, I don't know.
If anybody else wants to watch it, you mean?
I don't know. The live stream's really not about a lot, so.
Okay, cool. I put it in the actual live stream chat.
All right.
I want to watch the Oh Dang.
Everyone, come watch Oh Dang.
Oh Dang. Oh Dang.
Watch it with us.
I just like how Shining Diesel completely forgot about it.
What I'm watching.
Yeah, me too. I was like that. Just like, what did I witness? Did you get to the Oh Dang part?
Yeah, I did. I'm
not impressed.
I'm genuinely still completely in the dark.
Well, the whole thing started from Shining Diesel just always saying "Oh dang" like casually, and the Daydreamer's like, "Here's this clip," and then he just started saying it.
Well, it was like, I just say "Oh dang" as like a "Oh dang," you know, like I just say it like without even realizing it.
Just watch something from home.
Well, I watched it from my house too.
No, I mean like it was a thing about home, the series.
Oh yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't. That's a series
/ movie. It started off as a movie, but now it's like a spinoff. But the movie wasn't the greatest.
Oh yeah, I wasn't interested in it when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay, but I remember now. And that's the inside joke.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Don't ever understand our humor.
Anyway,
Invader Zim, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, has anyone else seen Professor Membrane's design for the new movie?
I have.
He's chunky.
Yep. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's weird.
Yes.
Like someone it's like someone took the stretch tool in Photoshop and just made him super wide.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all that super toast.
Let me get the link address. I'm gonna paste it both in the let me see. I'm gonna paste it in the chat here and then also in the actual live stream. Oh, sorry, it's obnoxiously big because I searched Google Images. Anyways, that's it. Hang on.
Oh my.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm pasting it.
Okay.
No, it's too big. Dang it.
Yeah, it's too big. Oh, there it is. I found it. I'm here. Invader Zim.
Now everyone in the chat, in the actual chat's probably like, what's going on?
I can't see it.
It's in the. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Novi, could you send to Scourge on Facebook?
It's gonna be just such an awkward.
Oh wait, I could just do this.
Stanley, you posted it in the chat here, right?
I did. I put it in the chat in our Hangout, and now I was struggling to put it into the actual live stream chat because the address was too long. And then I forgot that Scourge doesn't have access to the chat in Hangouts.
Oh, I see. Well, the reason I was asking was because when I clicked on your link, it just gave me a redirect notice, but I just noticed.
Seriously? Okay, go.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, chunky.
Oh
yeah.
wow!
Isn't he fat?
That is
it's a little on the
really wide. Why did they make him no longer skinny? What is wrong with these people?
I mean,
maybe they just wanted to look menacing and intimidating.
If you scroll down, yeah, it's those designs at the bottom of the page, and
that's the design they're making now.
No, that's for the Enter the Florpus. It's
yep.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone on the YouTube chat can actually. Yeah.
Oh,
anyways, so there you go. That's Professor Membrane, everybody. He's
sweet, so that's right.
He's wide. There. Oh, hey, you just popped up. There, that would have solved a lot of problems. But there, yeah. There's
I was trying to do that in Explorer, but it's weird. It works better in Chrome, but my microphone doesn't work in Chrome.
Oh my gosh.
And I wasn't sure which screen.
There is Professor Membrane's redesign for the Enter the Florpus.
Well, yeah, he's
Although part of me is weirded out. The other part of me likes it because like you can't have every single character basically be a twig.
Yeah.
That's like a lack of variety in the show then. But anyways,
yeah,
I don't know.
But Professor, this makes uncanon.
Yeah, that's the point. It's to have fun and change the designs up. I mean, you saw the tallest, they changed that up a huge amount.
Yeah. They changed it.
Yeah, I mean it's okay for them to change it, right? I mean,
oh yeah,
the whole thing is completely different.
The years that Zim has been basically canceled, Membrane went on a reverse hunger strike.
Yes. I always actually looking at this, I always thought like either they were going for that or like his lab coat just suddenly expanded.
Yeah,
it looks like the whole thing's like just completely swallowing him now.
It's like heavily insulated or something.
But his feet is too wide now.
Yeah. You should lay off the video games, Dad. They're not good for you.
Yeah, Dad. Not good.
But I thought video games were good for everyone.
They develop hand-eye coordination and make kids better human beings. What's that music?
Well, he should get into different video games, like all those Wii Fit ones or something, so he can lose weight. Yeah, I'll get you a Wii, Dad.
Thank you. My best impression.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
that's great. Science and stuff.
I'm making toast.
What do you do? I'm Membrane. I'm Professor Membrane. It's me.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Hey, I was trying to download that song.
You know, when I think of Professor Membrane, that's the first song that pops into my head.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because everything he makes is awesome.
Actually,
yeah,
that's
he's not
true.
an awesome dad.
No, he has to take all his energy and put it to bettering everyone except his immediate family.
I'm jealous, Dad.
Oh, you know what?
Here's the thing. I don't know. I got a kick out of how neglectful Membrane was in the cartoon just because it was so ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
It was preposterous. I thought it was hilarious how like this guy is the smartest scientist in the world, and he has no clue how to handle children. It's just I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, like a funny little contrast sort of thing between the two different things.
Yeah, or like, and then it made more sense. Like one of the ideas they were throwing around, like with Gaz and Dib basically being test tube experiments.
Oh, I was gonna, I was about to say who was the wife that he banged twice.
What?
Yeah, I didn't get that either. What?
I said, who was the wife that he was able to bang twice and not care?
Oh. Scourge has theories.
His wife maybe died.
Could be, but like they never really talk about it or family photos.
I would believe that, except everything in Invader Zim is so like allergic to the concept of romance that
it was a robot.
Oh, it looks like I'm in trouble now.
Oh, someone's really mad in the chat. Hi, do you understand I am 12? Question mark. ...
Yeah, but it didn't seem important to comment on.
Well,
and it's not like a rated R stream or anything, right? Or
Oh. Well, some people mistake me for being 12, so I don't know. I'm serious. When I went to a job interview when I was 18, they were like, "Are you at least 16?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then later, the manager admits, "I thought you were 12 when you walked in."
Oh my gosh!
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I see.
Yeah. There's some people they just age a lot slower than others do, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Totally.
Look at the drama.
So
Yeah,
has
exactly.
everybody seen the new Lego movie? Because I saw it online.
I haven't even seen the first Lego movie.
I have not.
My brother saw it and said it was pretty childish.
I like the second one more than the first one.
He said the first one was way better than the second.
They usually are.
Opinion.
I saw the first one, but I never saw
I
the
tend
second.
to agree with him on stuff like that. That's literally the only thing I have to go on.
You need to see it for yourself. Don't listen to
I don't want to, but we agree on like 90% of the stuff we watch.
But
and I don't want to spend, I didn't, truthfully, I didn't want to spend movie tickets on it.
That's
all good.
It's online.
I'm not, I really am not interested.
Just to cut to the chase.
Really not interested. Let me not beat around the bush.
Same. I don't want to see it either. I just had to deal with the Lego section after the movie came out. So I'm like putting all the merchandise on the shelf, and it's like it's all gone the next day, and I'm like, oh.
Do you have this toy and this size? Yes, we do. We do have plenty on the shelf left. There you go. Do you have any in the back?
One thing I'm hoping for with this new Invader Zim movie is to see more Zim merch that's not Gur.
I would like that too.
That'd be fine, you know.
Is Gur like the #1 who like gets merchandise?
Oh my gosh!
Yes!
When Invader Zim first came out,
oh my gosh! Yes, I gotta
was
find
the
that Hot
worst.
Topic picture where it was
Yeah,
just
like-
all Gur.
like
Oh,
any
yeah, I
Invader
remember that
Zim
picture.
merch anywhere, it was only Gur. And like I actually saw like a few people talking about how like they had friends who like had merchandise with Gur on it, and they're like, "Oh, I like that show," and they're like, "What show?" Like I just thought it was a Hot Topic meme or something.
I don't know.
It's so horrible. They thought like Gur was a Hot Topic character or something.
Oh.
Yeah,
That is terrible.
it's like you're
So
missing out.
if you mention anything about talkers, they're gonna go, "What are you talking about? This is just a robot."
Yeah, this is just a robot who wears a costume. What's a Zim? Yeah, there we go.
The Explorer one is so weird. I have to click on the wrong
Whoa,
screen to
that
get the
is-
And the
right
funny
screen.
thing too is it's not just Gur, it's the Gur in the green dog outfit.
Yeah, they don't even
Yes!
you see like one little depiction of him as the robot. Everything else is like, oh well, it's cute XD. All the little kitties will love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that drives me so up a wall.
Meanwhile, you watch the show and Gur's like, "I saw mongoose," you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of really weird Gur merchandise. I liked how there was a post where someone broke down all of it and just messed it up. There was one where it was the Gur dress, and they're like, what they did is they probably just took Gur's outfit and some fan forced it on their body and then called it
Yeah.
a dress. That's what it looks
I mean,
like.
seriously. Anyway, so I'm just hoping when the movie comes out, they actually have, they acknowledge other characters' existence.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe the
I
main
actually
character.
have a shirt that
The
has
main
all the
character.
characters on it.
What's that? I didn't quite
I
hear
have
you.
a shirt that has all the characters on it.
That is a
Nice.
rare find.
I have a lot of rare finds. I have a lot of actual Zim merchandise. I collected a bunch.
Mhm.
Not easy to find.
The only Zim merchandise I have like 2 little Gur figurines that came with like the box set I got off eBay when someone was selling it for cheap. But then like the only other thing I have is this weird Zim statuette. I have no clue where it came from. Like my friend Ezra, like he sent it to me because he had 2 of them, and he's like, "Do you want one?" I'm like, "Sure." No clue where it came from. Here, let me get a picture real quick.
Is that like the one that looks like a totem pole? Because I got one from the comic book store. They're like, hey, you can have this one.
It looks like a fat Lego.
Okay.
Chunky Lego.
That's like, yeah, chunky Lego. Here, let me send it to you real quick. I'm going to send it to Novi so she can send it
Chunky.
to the group.
Cool.
Since we're on a live stream, it might be pertinent. There we go. Okay, I sent it to your Facebook.
Ah, okay. I was like, where? Alright.
Rock.
But it's so
Anyways.
weird how I have to click on the wrong screen to get to the right one. Like I'll click on
I
the
know.
3rd screen and then it'll take me to the 2nd screen. Oh, that's like
Yeah, I have no clue what it is, but I have it.
cool. I'm jealous. I have Doom Juice.
That's
Yes.
like, so what you're seeing is like 50% of my Zim merch.
50%. Yeah.
Yeah. Give it just like,
Let
I don't
me
know.
see.
I'm not
Oh
big on.
crap!
Oh.
Wrong one.
Whoa.
I can see forever.
Sorry, this Explorer thing isn't an exact science.
Yeah. The Invader Zim merchandise, it does that to compute. Anyways, there you go.
It does that to people.
Yeah, I have no clue what it is, but like one of my friends had two of them. One of my friends had two of them, so he sent me one.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it looks like he's got like lobster claws.
I know. You see what I mean when I say fat Lego?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so cool.
But like that's like the sum total of my Invader Zim merch besides those two little Gur figurines that came with the one thing. Like I don't collect, it's weird. I don't collect merch. Like even for stuff I really like I'm not a big merch guy unless it's a coffee mug.
Yeah, I used to be much bigger into merch, but like nowadays I don't know, I'm kind of good with what I've collected over the past like years ago, but like now I'm more saving money kind of thing.
Yeah, 2016, I got really into Zim merch.
There's a lot of good stuff out there, though.
I just don't let me loose on eBay. Okay, so
there you go.
Yeah, I was working at Toys R Us, and like half of my paycheck went towards school, and the other half is like Zim merch.
Right.
Merchandise. All right. Oh, hey, nice.
I got that.
Doom juice.
Funny story about that one, actually. I found it on one of those buy and sell sites, kind of like Craigslist or Kijiji, and because there was one like on, I don't know, I think it's blue raspberry. Mine is long expired, would never drink it.
You probably should not drink it. Actually, knowing Joan and Vasquez, that's exactly how you're supposed to drink it, is when it's expired.
But yeah, it was from 2006, I think, and I got
it.
So,
expired.
So I was 10 years old when I got it, and someone had it on eBay for an absurdly high price of like $60 or something plus shipping and like handling because it was
okay. Well, it's not gold, so calm down.
I guess the price goes up when it ages like fine wine.
Yeah, fine wine. There you go. You know, I was about to say, I don't know what would concern me more: how long ago it probably expired, or if it's like still not expired.
Oh, probably
Which
not.
would be more concerning, honestly.
You try it and it tastes the
floating
same.
around in there.
What did they put in this?
It's like a Twinkie.
Well, they're just going for the authentic Zim experience, where you basically are drinking like sewage or pollution or something.
Oh yeah.
Well, technically, it can't go bad because it's already there.
Exactly, it's a fluorescent drink.
An energy drink.
Yeah.
Because Zim fans need more of that.
Oh yeah, that's why it's called Doom Juice, and there's like these weird memes about Zim fans that we all are hopped up on Doom Juice, so that's why we're so weird.
I was shocked they didn't actually have like, poop cola as like a sellable drink.
I don't know, but I got mine from Calgary, like Alberta there. She had it on like this buy and sell site, and I found her through her church group, and I was like, hey, can I buy your Doom Juice? And please ship it out to Nova Scotia. And then we cracked it. Yeah, and then she's like, okay, and she's like sold it to me for way less than the eBay person. It was so reasonable. She just ships it out, and I get my Doom Juice, and I'm like, sweet.
And you're never going to drink it.
No.
What if like you wake up in the middle of the night, it's like melting through the can, like it's just it's reached a point where a reaction happens. It's just like,
well, I have glitched Doom Juice because the colors are a little messed up. Like it's like slid slightly. It's like an error can as well as being like super rare. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Nice. Maybe after the movie releases, Zim Stuff will get more attention, and suddenly the merch will start getting more valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty valuable. Like you should see some of the eBay postings.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Right? Like, yeah. But I mean, like the level, start getting to the level of like mainstream stuff getting super ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so ticked off. I saw like they were going for like a full set of like, okay, this is a little off topic, but it's kind of on topic. Anyways, like a full set of Lord of the Rings action figures, like it was like Frodo, Sam, the whole fellowship was like going for like $200.
Oh,
and I like remember I broke like half mine when I was a little kid because I like played with them. So, but I was like so ticked off. I thought like, oh, I had that. I could have held on to it and like made an extra $200 off it.
Yeah. Don't you hate it when that happens?
You see, oh, hey, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a life-size Zim pillow.
Life-sized? Like...
Well, probably as tall as I would think he would be, except his head's like super oversized compared to the body if you actually have one.
He looks terrified.
Yeah.
Where's the mouth?
I have no mouth and I must scream.
Yeah.
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 A lot of them.
I use them all the time when I have my laptop in bed because it props my head up just perfectly so I can see the screen. Poor Zim though, squishing his head. He sits like just on the floor most of the time.
Oh, the indignity.
Yep. The indignity of it all, but yeah.
So like Toy Story type shenanigans going on there. Oh hey, that's an awesome Gur pillow actually in the related images.
He's got like a meth face.
This one?
I don't know. There's something awesome about that. I bet you that was made by a fan.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it
See,
is.
that's like I love it because it's so minimalist. It's just like boom, it's Gur. What else do you want?
Yes, exactly. 100%. That's super cool.
Plus his little antenna.
You know, the only problem with that though is if that was like actually for sale, like I could probably see myself buying it and then wanting to get one of Dib and Gaz and Zim.
Speaking of which, there's like an Etsy store where she has all the Invader Zim characters made into plushies and they're like crocheted. I gotta show you this. Like, I haven't been on Etsy in forever, but I have Human Disguise Zim, and I was the one who got them to do the Urkin Zim with the creepy smile. I got the first one of those. And I also got the bee, the evil death bee. Super proud of that one. The only one she ever made. She's like, I'm not going to post this one. You get the only one. I'm like, sweet.
Look at mine.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That is super cool.
Nice.
And it's on top of my Gur blanket.
Oh,
nice.
That is so cool. Also,
Awesome. That's so awesome.
That's really cool. I'm watching the live stream now, and like it's almost completely like the same. There's like almost no delay.
Yeah, it's pretty good in terms of the latency.
Oh yeah.
Like your video popped up almost the same time as this did. That's really cool.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting that we were discussing merchandise, and
Yes.
I have 2 merchandise.
Oh, what's your other one?
The blanket and the Gur pillow I count as 2, but I also have the house box.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
That's the one I got, like, because someone was just selling it for a ridiculously low price on eBay. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. I made my own.
Yeah. Oh, you made your own?
Yeah.
I remember you. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, I found this house that looked weirdly close to Zim's house, and I'm like, I'm just going to paint this.
Why not?
Yeah. I don't know if I have a picture of that still or not. But my entire room, if you want to see a bunch of Zim merch, that is my room. So much.
Dang.
So much. Yeah, my mom makes jokes that my boyfriend is Zim, and whenever I'm like on a call on Skype, she's like, "Are you talking to Zim?" And I could say now, yes, I am.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Hey, you showing that image of the house made me realize Zim's house almost looks like a coffin.
Or a birdhouse, kind of.
Like no, just the way it's oblong shaped and kind of crooked. Like if you Google like here. Like Google a coffin and like the third result or whatever.
Okay, I could sort of see what you're saying actually.
This is why you don't get an undertaker as an architect.
Yes, knowing Jonah was probably like that third result there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like imagine like the skinnier like the left side is the bottom, like if that's jutting out of the ground.
Yeah, I could see that, and just to put a point on it, and there you go.
Slap a point on that bad boy, and boom, Zim's house.
Zim's house.
Is Jonan trying to tell us something?
I have a question. How much progress have you made with It Feeds?
That's not to ask questions.
Let's not ask questions right now.
No comment. No comment.
No. I got my graphics tablet working in Windows 10, so that's something.
Hey.
Don't have to use a different operating system for that.
All right.
Should speed up a little bit of production there. It's like, draw the thing, go back to Windows, draw the That's why I would do like a bunch of sketches all in Ubuntu at once, and then I'd be like, okay, let's just go to Windows. Now it's just like, nope, don't have to do that. Sweet.
Good.
Oh, it looks like Tricia in the chat is leaving.
Oh, bye.
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 Sorry
Why
that
are you leaving?
being very interactive, but sorry about that.
Okay, there's a question now. Do you think the Almighty Talus will go to Earth on Enter the Florpus at Novi Days? Well, apparently, I have to answer this one.
All right, it's all on you. No pressure.
I'm gonna say, I don't know.
If they did, if they did, it would be a weird coincidence.
I don't think they would probably bother going on Earth. They probably just monitor it from afar, maybe. I don't know if they'd ever sit foot.
Hey, more people.
Hello.
Hey. That's why it's good to have later streams, I guess. But
yeah, to that question, what motive would the Tallest have for heading there?
I don't know. I guess something to do with Zim.
Maybe they have to destroy him directly, and that's why they went to Earth.
No, they hired someone else to destroy him, but they have to be there to watch.
He could just
be sure it happens.
He could film himself destroying Zim.
Wait.
They don't have to be there. That's not good.
Well, hang on. Let me look up the. Does anyone remember the plot summary that we have so far for Enter the Florpus?
Yeah, it's on IMDb.
Zim finds out the truth. I don't want him to find out the truth.
That's weird. Zim discovers his almighty leaders never had any intention of coming to Earth, and he loses confidence in himself for the first time in his life, which is the big break his human nemesis Dib has been waiting for. That's odd. I don't know if the Tallest would come to Earth, but if they, because it says they never had any intention of coming to Earth.
I love that movie poster. It's so cool.
But if they did, that's really bizarre.
When is it supposed to come out again?
Spring, sometime this spring. Spring just started though, so like.
Yeah.
That tells us nothing.
Nah, I heard it's gonna be like on. Is it gonna be like on Amazon and Netflix and stuff?
I don't know.
I thought that's what it was.
I thought it was, well, I guess it would have to be on some sort of streaming app because TV's kind of dying out, so.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Nickelodeon first.
Well, they probably would shove it on Nickelodeon for sure. But I mean, like, after the fact, like, there's no better way to milk it for money than to put it on a streaming service.
Have you guys seen the tweets from, like, the production crew on the movie just going, like, Nickelodeon, please, just release the movie.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
No.
Yeah. Good to know. Good to know Nickelodeon hasn't changed since Zim first released.
Yeah. Like, Jonah's one's hilarious, and then Aaron Alexovich, I think he had one when he put, like, a poster up of the movie, like he just made one for, like, just for fun kind of thing, and then he said something to Nick about, please release the movie. I gotta find that tweet.
And in the chat, Trisha Roberts says they have to tell us they hammer toys.
Oh, they have your toys?
Have your toys. Cool.
Yeah. So there.
What's the shop
actually, yeah. I wonder, like, what toys you actually have, because there's probably like a whole bunch of variety because it's Gur, right? And he probably has like 50 different types of toys.
Yeah, there's like bobbleheads for Gur. Like, majority of the bobbleheads they released for Invader Zim was like, it's Gur. And then there was like keychains, and it's mostly Gur. And then there were little plushies. I had one of Gaz and one of Zim, and mostly, of course, Gur.
Milking that for all it's worth.
Yep, that's why that Hot Topic image is so true. Like, everything.
Wait, what's? Does anyone know what KCA is? Brandon Heaton just tweeted or sent that in the chat. He said, "I'm hoping we get a new trailer during the KCA this weekend."
That's
probably a convention.
Not sure. Yeah, I guess.
Sounds like a convention of some sort.
Probably a convention.
The KCA.
Oh, there it is. I found it. The tweet, I think it is.
While you're doing that, I'll Google what KCA is.
Starglaze.
Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah.
That shows you how much I follow Nickelodeon stuff.
So that's a cute
KCA.
KCA. Oh, Starglaze. I have to completely agree. Also, too much Gur, not enough Zim.
So true. So true.
So true.
Just this cute little Zim, just like, he worked for Zim, just saying.
He worked for Zim!
Hey, anytime you can tie
actually say more like he works for Zim.
Anytime you can like
for Zim.
show off your portfolio, I mean, really.
It was all in my plan. I worked for you, but I'm the star.
Mini Moose providing the insightful commentary as usual.
Oh, that's right. Mini Moose is like one of my favorite things about the dubs too. It's just like, and then just continues. The episode just continues.
Oh, you mean the preview? Where he just rolls by and then it's like,
yes.
Or the like in one of the dubs that we did where like Zim is like, right, Mini Moose, and he's just like,
yeah, right.
It just keeps going.
But the funny thing about Mini Moose is I'll literally just do that into the microphone for 2 minutes until I'm satisfied.
Oh yeah, it's like no, I think I went a little too high at the end there. No, I think I started off a little too low. You know?
Yeah, it's like that just sounds like I'm going meh instead of or something. I have to squeak, you know. That's the secret to Mini Moose. You have to sound like you're a squeaky toy, just going.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's not right. No, that's not right.
Now I'm picturing Jonan Vasquez like sitting there in the recording booth, like directing some random person who's getting paid. Like, no. Cut. Hang on, whoa. Okay, Frank, right? Frank? Okay, yeah. You're not going high enough, Frank.
Frank's got like a super deep voice. He's like, oh, sorry again.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Let me try again.
Yeah.
Takes a quick puff of his cigar or something before going for it again.
Goes on a coughing fit.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Hi, welcome.
Hacking up a lung.
The sound of all of us coughing and stuff.
Yeah, we sound like my coworker behind me. She smokes, so she just casually go, and like someone on the phone will be like, "Is she okay?"
Oh no!
Yeah, no.
I had that happen once.
Right?
I had that happen once. My customer was so concerned. She's like, "Is that person behind you okay?" And I'm like, yeah, she's fine."
Yeah, it's normal. It's totally
Just
normal.
smoking.
Hey!
I think the funniest thing though would be if I sneeze, because I sneeze really loud. If I sneeze in the middle of somebody's call, I'd probably scare the poor customer on the line, going, "What was that? Was that a sneeze?" I actually scared a coworker one time. I sneezed, and she's like, "Goodness, was that a sneeze?" And she was like a cubicle or two behind me.
You okay there? Everything fine? Need some water?
Yeah, it sounds like I'm shrieking when I sneeze. Like I'll sneeze yell.
Yeah. Okay. There's a coworker, a former coworker of mine who actually sneezed a lot like. Now that I think about it, she sounded like Minnie Moose when she sneezed. It would be like.
Oh yeah, I've actually met a girl before that when she sneezes, she's like, and I thought it was gonna be a big ass sneeze, but she's like, I'm like, we were like,
it's like the fade off. Like she held her breath like, yeah. Yeah, when I sneeze, I don't know, like I don't even know what it sounds like, but I freaked my coworker out, or one of my managers out a few weeks ago, where it was a sneeze but not, and like the of the sneeze came out, but the sneeze part of the sneeze didn't. So I literally just stood there right behind my manager, like, and then that was it.
That's too good.
Yeah, he jumped in the seat, so I mean, yeah, I guess that was cool.
There, yes, release the movie immediately, you cowards.
And then they have the cute little poster that he made.
Oh, nice! I love it.
Screaming horror from beyond space.
Actually, that pretty accurately describes Zim.
And I like the starring of B.
The girl who could not care. The bottom left.
Yeah.
Is he a boy or is he a monster?
Neither.
I mean, with a face like that, I mean, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, where his gums have become his teeth.
Yeah, and the tongue, and the green skin, and the lasers, and the 3 arms, and the destroying the whole city. I think he's a boy.
Like boy,
I think
girl,
the jury's
boy,
out on
girl,
that one.
girl.
I like how it's like a throwback to the old cruddy like black and white horror movies and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Come enjoy Invader Zim in theaters now.
Yeah, I always hated those, but like if one came on the TV when I was a little kid, I couldn't help but watch it, even though it was like boring as heck. Like something about it's just like I can't turn my face away.
I love how it's described as an atomic age.
Yeah, there you go. That sells it in the B movie. That really does sell it.
Spreading bee terror. You better believe it.
But I think my favorite person in the movie is the bee.
Oh man, I don't know why, but Gur's got really cool legs right there. Like they drew them really, really stylish, and I don't know why.
They look kind of like kisses, you know, like those little chocolate kisses. That's what I always think about with Gur's legs. Whenever I draw them, I'm like, it's just a little kiss.
Yeah, exactly. I just noticed that now too.
Like every day is Valentine's Day for Gur.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And none of them are that way for almost any other character. That was a really bad way of putting it. Just forget I said that. That was really awkward.
Yeah, I like it when we all just have to joke about the movie. Like, there's a lot of cute little ones where it's like, "Oh, we showed the Zim special like at 3 a.m. last night. What you guys think of it?" And this was mine.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure that'll be in there.
Yeah, they're just like, it didn't appear animated. That's amazing. And I'm like, you forgot about the Sims Death Metal musical number. That was the best part.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure turning Invader Zim into a musical would be.
And then I love what this guy replied.
Steven Gur banging his head on the
wall. Yeah, that's right.
They've been doing it pretty fast too to keep up with the beat.
Not to like abruptly interrupt and leave, but I'm gonna go get coffee.
No worries.
Oh.
No worries.
Enjoy the coffee.
Well, you can.
I wonder what Zim would even sound like singing death metal.
Oh goodness, that's a. Yeah, I don't know. I that's all I got. This is the. I can't. It just doesn't come out right. And scene.
Oh my.
A Zim death metal musical is not complete without a bunch of, like a boatload of blast beats, though. This is Zim. Invader Zim. Enter the forest. Enter the forest.
But if he does end up like, well, once he finds out the truth, is he going to end up being just depressed the whole time?
I don't know how long he'll be depressed for. Hopefully not too long in the movie. It'd be kind of, you know.
Boring.
Hi, what I missed?
Oh, nothing.
You missed my death metal Invader Zim singing.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Are you about to do another rendition?
I mean, the public demands it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh well, I'll go get another. I'll go leave again.
Yeah. Oh, this calls for a second cup of coffee. Kicking.
Yeah, man, I went through it that quick. Oh, I just spilled it all over my dog. Going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You had to get that bottled plus cup of coffee like they had in that Battle of the Planets. Remember, he's just filling the coffee the entire episode, and it's like, how is he still spilling the coffee?
How much you want to bet that was an invention of Professor Membranes?
Endless,
like infinite coffee cup.
Yes, I need that for hot chocolate.
Just whatever you put in, it just never. Although it probably makes washing it a pain in the butt.
Oh yeah, I guess. How you wash it with coffee?
Oh, Brandon Heaton says, I heard they may have elements of the trial in Enter the Florpus. I hope they do. That's my favorite unfinished episode.
I think it's everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
I like how I'm Novi D now. Did you guys notice that? It's with an R. They just put Novi. Novi D.
Everyone's misspelling it. Look at Brandon Heaton's
It's just a meme now, I guess.
That's awesome. I hope you're doing that on purpose because that's great.
Wants to know what this is.
No,
I want to know what Florpus is.
Jonan knows. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Like a Florpus, like it doesn't come up in the movie at all.
Oh,
it's a platypus on the floor.
Like it just there's nothing. Yeah, or like it's in the title, but there's like no mention of a Florpus. No character ever says the word Florpus. It never comes up. Like that's just the title.
It's just an Easter egg at the end, like you have in the Marvel movies where you just like you watch the last, the credits and then like 30 minutes in, oh hey, there's like near the end, it's like, oh hey, there's a little scene, and that would be the
a little stinger at the end, like Zim walks in and sees Gur playing with like a weird alien thing. He's like, oh, Gur, get that Florpus off the floor right now.
Oh no,
we've been through this.
Now I've lost my N. Now I'm DorVD.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think worse. that should be a thing. We should just misspell your name every single time.
Scourge does it, and he does it too. So why not? I've been Novi D. I've been, I think, Naughty D. Novi with an.
I've been Novi D.
I've been Novi with an IE at the end. Yeah, like Novi. Even Google's against me on that one. Google Assistant was like, "Oh hi Novi." I was like, "Am I the only one?"
God, Google sounds like me.
I think I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's my username, so why not?
Naughty.
Huh. Noodle.
Let's just quality entertainment. I'm glad. It'd be really great is if like Novi, if your channel like blew up for whatever reason and like you got like tons of subscribers and they come back and watch our archives of live streams like this.
Hey, my head is not big. Okay.
And they're just like, oh, this is what people watched. They watched different misspellings.
Yeah, I'm no PD now.
No PD. Okay, got it.
I was surprised nobody did that one. I had to do it.
Does that say nope?
Yes.
No PD. Yep.
Starglaze is bullying me.
I don't care, Deb. I just gotta get to the next level. I'm so close to beating Hollow Knight. I know it.
What if it turned out that the person that she was fighting against on air was actually Gur randomly pushing buttons?
That sounds about right. That sounds like something that would happen in that universe. Is just Gur wins by just randomly slapping buttons.
I like how in one of my scenarios I had Gur win by like befriending the crazy robots from Megadoomer. Like they sent them to Earth and instead of Zim's Megadoomer, and like Gur becomes friends with the robots.
Oh, yeah.
They all go and they destroy everything, and then Zim's like about to go, oh sweet, like I could take over Earth now, and like Gur's like no, and you get to go to jail with Dib.
Yeah.
That was the ending to that one. That's my favorite ending in the entire game, actually.
I was about to say I'm very partial to that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Zim just looks over, he sees his cellmate, and it's Dib.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go.
I think that Zim
what you in for?
And destroyed didn't have to be with Dib his whole life in a cell.
It sounds like a fate worse than death for both of them.
I think that the Zim and Dib fangirls would be loving it though.
Hence why I said that would be a fate worse. Oh no, a fate worse than death would be them being stuck in a cell together with one of the fangirls like that.
Yeah, when you two gonna kiss?
Yeah, just they'll be sitting there like sitting on their cots or whatever, and then in the corner, in a dark, almost unlit corner, you just hear just like watching them.
And she has a sign that says kiss.
Yeah,
I demand it.
A stick, a long little twig just comes poking out of the unlit corner, starts jabbing them. Do it. Hey guys. Hey.
And it's Keith.
Oh gosh, yeah. Ultimate plot twist. Actually, not very unexpected at all.
No, not at all.
Didn't we have to kill you last time for this? Why can't you just Keith, we've been over this.
We're not gay. My heart will always belong to Gretchen, not Zim.
And Zim doesn't like anyone. And Zim hates everyone.
I can relate to Zim.
Well, Zim loves someone. He loves he loves Zim.
Yes!
Yeah, well, there you go. Yes.
Yes, that's my favorite, my only relationship that I approve of in all of Invader Zim. Sim, heart Sim. There's a really good, there was a really good piece of art that I saw, a DeviantArt of it, where it had Zim with a locket of himself.
Well, that's great.
I love that, so I gotta go find that. Like,
I'm trying to think how does it look, but I can't.
That reminds me, I did make a fan art similar to that just because I was bored. And let me see. Has anyone heard of those like shipping memes on like Tumblr and DeviantArt and stuff where like they have like pictures of all the characters' faces like lined up in like a circle or whatever?
No,
and like you're supposed to draw lines between your favorite pairings and stuff. It's really kind of creepy.
No.
But I did one where like the only thing that lined up was Zim with himself. Like it looped out and then circled back around and slammed right into himself again.
Accurate.
Makes sense. I can see that.
Well, it was said in the show.
Yeah, I like how he just whispered under his breath, like, I did it perfectly because I'm amazing.
Because I'm amazing.
No, I mean in and Bad Rubber Piggies, he literally wrote, "Don't use the time machine, love Zim."
Oh
yes.
Yeah, Zim. Don't use the time machine, love Zim.
That's definitely not just because that's how you end a letter or anything.
From Zim.
Zim. It's all about Zim all the time.
Of course, when is it not?
I mean, I don't know.
It makes you think of a song like it's all about Zim instead of it's all about me. I refer to the Proud Family song.
I don't remember that.
Well, maybe you didn't watch the Proud Family, but that was a thing.
Yeah, that was a good show.
I believe you. I just don't remember it.
I remember only a bit of the theme song to that, but it was like close to the end.
The only episode I remember from that is
one of the episodes when they released their first album as the band that they had where they all like used the first letter of their names. And then Penny got a record deal where it was just her and she sang.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's all about me. Yes, yeah. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember that episode actually. Yeah.
You startled me, Cecil.
Yeah, his realization was funny.
Oh gosh, I just now looked over at the live stream at the Hangouts again. What is happening to Zim?
I think that's scientist, but I was thinking
You know, that could work, except just replace the scientist's arms with like fangirl arms.
That's what I was thinking it was.
That would be good.
That's what I was thinking it was, looking at the small version. Also, I found my house that I made, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you were like on Google Maps or something.
No.
Oh, hey, nice.
And I got the little FBI van parked outside his house.
Good. Are you saying that Dib would actually manage to convince the FBI to listen in on?
That's Dib's fan.
Oh, okay, it's Dib. I was gonna say, oh no, the FBI would be listening in on him, but not because he's an alien. It'd be because of like he didn't pay his phone bill or something stupid like that.
You know, I could actually see that.
Like, and all this time, Zim would if that was an episode, all this time Zim would be like, "Oh, they are on to me." Meanwhile, the two idiots in the FBI van are like wondering how they can bust this guy not paying his phone bill or something.
He's making all those long distance calls to the tallest, you know.
Yeah, I like to imagine it ends with them. It ends with somehow the calls being like charged to the tallest.
Probably.
What are we getting this bill for? I don't know what this is from. You tell me. I don't know.
Just pay it. It's probably like pennies to them, right?
Maybe.
They only own almost all of the universe. So
I wonder what the exchange rate between American coin and Irkin coin is.
Money's to dollars. You know, I bet you could actually figure it out if you were like dedicated enough time to like the episode where, like the Hobo 13 episode, like where they're talking about how much money they're betting on Zim and all that.
Yeah.
Oh like, yeah. You probably could figure out an exact exchange rate, and it'd be really completely pointless. But there you go.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
The best thing I've ever seen. Also, it looks like he's about to hit himself with the hot part of that, so that's very nice.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Iron, I get it.
Iron.
It's a pun.
I will rule you all with an iron fist. Psst, ah! It's stuck. It won't come off. It's like stuck to my face.
Use them.
I like seeing the Invader Zim characters like in pain. It's just there's something funny about it.
Why?
Except for
like,
Gaz.
I think it's like the Punch and Judy effect. You know, like those old timey puppets. Like they just beat each other up for no reason, and it was comedy.
Where are you finding
Except for Gaz. Oh my gosh, she's scary.
Oh, I have them on my computer. I downloaded them like a million years ago. So I'm trying to find the one with the where it's Zim with the locket, and I'm just scrolling through them.
It's so funny to me that especially in this picture right here, Zim looks like, for some strange reason, like the way that he's like, you know, facing the frontal view of him kind of thing, just looks like he's a character from that show Sticking Around. I don't know, that just sort of reminds me of that.
I'm gonna Google that because I've never heard of that.
I haven't. I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen
like this cartoon show from like the early 2000s. Like a dude, I'm trying to remember. Like the main character was like in a purple shirt, had like a red cap backwards or something like that.
Yeah, I'm Googling the images now. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of see it. I think it has to do with the eyes, right? Like the eyes, like almost...
yeah, that's right. The eyes and just like it's just sort of the way that like the bottom jaw is kind of like in course, like in relation to the top. Like it's not like a perfect match or anything, but it just sort of like kind of just reminded me of that in terms of the
really like
anime.
I really like that. That made me think of something. I really like it when that's nice.
Hate.
Yes. I really like it when artists like draw Zim in different styles and stuff.
He looks very hipster.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
I love that one. That's
I was a ruler and conqueror before it was cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
there's Zim and
anytime I see someone wearing a scarf, I think of either Harry Potter or or Time Lord.
Time Lord.
I see scarves. I think, it must be cold out. That's how.
One of the doctors had a scarf.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, but hi, that's kind of cool. What show is that?
It's Steven Universe, where Peridot is literally a female Zim.
Oh, okay.
They just and the diamonds are basically the tallest. So they have like 3 of the diamonds there as the tallest, and they have like Peridot Zim at the top going like, I am Zim probably, or I am Peridot.
Who's singing?
Me.
Like Mr. Daydreamer.
I couldn't quite figure that out.
He's in the middle of a daydream.
Sing it.
Sing it. That was the one show.
Soul.
I'm out of water. I'll be right back.
So is that hair on the on the Zim character in this picture? Or is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
They could make themselves have any hairstyle because their bodies are the gems.
Oh, okay.
You guys need to watch the series. You will get it better.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the only reason I watched it, actually, because of Peridot. I found out Peridot was a character, and I'm like, I need to watch this show now.
You know, Peridot didn't come into like later on in one of the seasons, so you watched the whole series for for just one character that didn't come in for a while, and she's not in every episode.
I found it!
Oh, I completely forgot you were looking for this. I'm gonna be honest.
That is the best.
Oh my gosh. I was just gonna say, yeah, it's like for a selfie. Interesting. I love he's got the thumbs up too. It's like, yeah,
I'm cool.
Sam thinks he's a pretty cool guy.
If saw him doing this, he'd laugh.
You know what? Sam's a pretty cool guy. Thumbs up.
Although 9 out of 10, not enough hearts in the second to last box.
I was scrolling back up the folder and I was like, there it is! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh.
He's like, I found you.
I found it.
Dang. I completely forgot you were looking for this image, I'll be honest.
I was just scrolling down. There's like 1,000 images apparently in this folder. Well, that makes sense.
Yes. Zim fan art. Oh, hey, whoa. people in the chat. Hey, it's Sydney from the last stream. I had to make another account, but I'm coming to. Oh, never mind. I thought it would be a question. It's
Live
not.
from Walmart.
Live from Walmart. Oh, that's a place of horrors.
What's wrong with Walmart?
Oh, it's just
What's
everything.
wrong with Walmart?
There's not 2 L's, only 1 in the word.
Yeah, and
Walmart.
and there's also like Walmart bingo. Try to find this person, this person, this person.
Yeah, I heard like the later at night you go to Walmart, the stranger the crowd gets.
I don't doubt it. Yeah.
To the point where it's like, wow, maybe Walmart is like an actual portal to the world of Invader Zim.
Wow.
You just have to show up there at the right time of night.
Well then.
You know, I like how people put effort in making theories on cartoons.
I regret
No, I
searching
have
for
a
that.
request.
Yeah.
Well, what if one of our live streams we take the script from one of the old unaired episodes and we read it?
Speaking of which, I really, really, really want to do a live reading of Carpet Tongue, which is like the one where Zim gets drunk. It's so funny. It's by the same author that did.
I want to do
It
this
Feeds.
one now.
Yeah, I gotta
We
find
can
it.
do it right now.
Yeah, Carpet Tongue. It's got Dib, Gaz, and Zim and Gur in it.
Well, send me a link on Facebook and I will go to it.
Sweet.
I think it said Zim me a link. I thought, what?
Oh, there's also Misfitters, so that's gonna be rough for me.
Misfitters.
Yeah, someone else could be Misfitters. I don't know.
Not me.
Well, we can try somebody.
Yeah.
Students, you're all horrible.
That was terrible.
Yes.
No, I sound too much like Zim if I do this.
Before the Big Bang, there was nothing.
Now there's nothing. No existence now and
Lies.
Yeah. Late again,
It was Zim.
And what is it this time? Bigfoot babies or was it Bigfoot mailman?
Vampire something.
Vampire babies and Bigfoot mailman. That's what it was. Yes.
Yeah. It's called life, Dibs. Sit down.
Yes. It's called life, Dib. Sit down.
Aw.
Oh god.
Dogs. Chasing
No.
me, so many dogs.
Okay. I'll actually could you read it if I put it like shared the screen, Scourge? Would you be able to read it on your phone? I'm just wondering.
It's too tiny.
Oh.
My eyes are bad.
But can you guys all read it like this?
I could read it fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
fine?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't read it. It's too tiny.
Okay.
You could make the fonts bigger by pushing the A+.
Do you got
it's actually already at max. It's a 200 there. At the top.
No. I mean, like on the you see the A+, A-, A line.
Oh, that?
Yeah, you can click on those and it makes it bigger.
I didn't realize that. Sweet. Now can you read a Scourge?
Yes.
Sweet. All right.
Or you want to make it bigger?
No, I can read it now.
All right. Who wants to narrate?
In a world.
I'll. You know what? Can I pass on this? I don't know. I'm not comfortable reading fan fiction, even if it's great.
All right. I'll do it.
I like what?
Is this a fanfic? I didn't even know this was fanfiction.
It's a fan fiction by the same person that did the It Feeds we're doing.
Oh.
So it's very authentic fan fiction as far as fan fiction goes.
I'm totally in the loop. I promise.
Except it does have like a very strong anti-alcohol message. That's the only thing I can say.
I'm sure. Can I like keep an eye on the chat and stuff?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the chat for you guys and like look for like nice juicy questions.
Sorry.
It's like are you a victim of drunkenness?
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can attempt to narrate. I stutter a lot, so just a heads up. Okay.
I could read it. I could read it if you want.
I'll provide some epic background music while you do so.
All right. Zim was not happy. His progress to conquer Earth was still at a standstill, and for once, he couldn't just play and dib about it. The simple truth. Oh wait, I think that's Zim that says that.
That's Zim.
Sorry?
That line right there in the quotes is Zim.
Oh, this one. Oh, okay. Sorry.
The simple truth is that while the school provides me with some intelligence about the Earth, it is woefully lacking in other important matters.
Sim paced back and forth in his living room.
It must be because of the age difference. The majority of humans, including Dib in that place, are, well...
Kitties!
Gur cheerfully said cheerfully from the couch.
Here, kitties! Kitties! Kitties!
Is this me again? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes!
Oh, that's...
Is it?
Yeah, it is you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, we'll go with that, yes.
The Dib and those humans are merely sneaks. In other words, if I need to learn important information, I need to hang around adults.
Sim snapped his fingers.
Now where do adults hang out on this planet?
Sometimes you go where everybody knows your name.
Gur sang as he watched TV.
I love this show.
Gur! I'm trying to think here. What are you watching anyway?
Sim looked at the television screen. On screen were several humans joking around in a bar. Sim frowned and took the channel changer from Gur and changed the channels. There was another television show that had humans hanging out in a bar. Sim changed the channel again, and there was yet another sitcom with humans hanging out in a bar. Again, he changed the channel, and it showed a beer commercial. This gave Zim an idea.
I was just going to say, you picked a cell phone and you realized you had some bars.
That's it! Gur! The TV has given me an idea.
Zim groaned.
Adult humans sit around at bars and drink. That is where they socialize. As they socialize, they tend to relax. And when they relax, that is when they are at their most vulnerable.
Zim went into the next room, cackling and plotting. Gur blinked at him, and then back at the TV.
I think I saw this episode.
The next afternoon, Zim went to the bar in his old man disguise. He led Gur on a leash in his doggy disguise.
Behold, Gur, a human watering hole. What?
Yep.
What? Okay.
Watering hole.
I've never heard that before. Okay.
Well, he's comparing humans to animals, I guess.
I suppose, yeah.
This is where the adults on this planet socialize.
Do they have foosball?
Gur asked.
The best part about this plan is that Dib can't follow me in here.
Zim was proud of himself.
Apparently on this planet there are laws stating Earth children can't go into bars. Laws I can use to my advantage.
Isn't Dib in school anyway?
Gur realized something.
I've outsmarted him.
Zim snapped at Gur.
Double outsmarted. Now quiet. Now be quiet and observe.
He went into the bar with Gur. The bar looked dark and dingy. There was only one man at the bar who seemed to be passed out. The bartender gave Zim an indifferent look and as he cleaned a dirty glass with a towel.
No dogs in here.
That's perfect. I love it.
That is perfect.
What? Who said that?
Zim waved his arm around, pretending to be blind.
Oh, sorry.
The bartender blinked.
Never mind.
Gur, take me to a table.
Zim ordered. Gur led his master to a table in a corner. Zim sat down at the table.
One usual, please.
Zim ordered. The bartender shrugged and poured Zim a huge glass of beer with a lot of foam. He placed it in front of Zim. Then Zim went to his bar. And turned to look at the television. He watched the game. Zim just sat there for a moment and looked around the empty room. Zim mused.
I didn't know if that was gonna come through or not.
Yeah.
We must be here a little early. Well, at least we got a good seat, ahead of the crowds.
More silence. Only the silence of the game filled the room. Zim decided to sample the drink in order to pass the time.
Odd-looking beverage.
Zim sniffed the glass.
Oh, well. When on Earth?
He took a drink.
No!
definitely not nectar juice, but it does have an interesting aftertaste.
Finish the drink.
Ugh, that wasn't so great. Ugh, I don't see what the big deal is. Better have another.
Oh no. Gur made a worried sound.
Don't worry, Gur. My superior invader constitution can handle anything. I'm sure a couple of drinks made from some kind of earth grain can't do any damage to me.
20 minutes later.
And that's what I says to the guy.
Zim hiccuped.
That's what I says. You can't talk like that to me. That's what I would have said if you didn't walk away. Hey! Is anyone listening to me?
The bartender was more interested in this
really
game.
Weird.
Yeah. The bartender was more interested in this game and didn't look behind him. The other man in the room was still passed out.
Sorry, this is just like...
It is, but it gets funnier and weirder, actually, but it doesn't go, like, X-rated or anything.
Okay.
Doesn't go to that weird place. No weirder than Invader Zim would go.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey! Yeah! I'm talking here!
Hey!
Hey! Sorry. Hey! You all don't know who I am, do you? I am Zim! Zim is here, that's right. You all know it. Ignore me. Just keep ignoring me. Keep ignoring me until I take over your planet.
No reaction.
You're still ignoring Zim.
Zim grumbled.
Hello! Future ruler of Earth here.
Still no reaction.
Hey! Pay attention to the alien in the room.
Zim threw off his disguise to reveal his alien self. Of course, no one noticed. Until a drunk staggered out of the men's room.
Oh my. Does it stink in there?
Oh, sorry, that's you.
Yeah. Okay. The drunk moaned. Then he saw Zim. I love this part.
Hey, you, where have you been?
Huh?
Zim blinked.
You were supposed to take me away in your spaceship an hour ago.
The drunk kicked him as he staggered over to the table.
I was?
Zim blinked.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The drunk sat down at his table.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's getting so weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know if I want to continue this, to be honest. It's just feeling too weird.
I want to know how it ends.
We must be committed to this. Hurry.
I don't know, man. This is too weird for me.
You must be drowned in weirdness already.
Zim's too weirded out.
Drunk with weirdness.
Well, it ends with Dibs writing alien on Zim's face when he goes to school the next day.
Spoiler alert! Yeah, no.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry, I don't mean to be like the party pooper, but I'm just like, this is just, I don't know, this is just too weird for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm enjoying this.
That's why I just that's kind of why I just opted out.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just you never know when it's fan fiction, right? Like you never know what direction it's gonna go.
It's like, yeah, shortly after Stanley opted out, I was like, oh, there's gotta be a reason why he did that. And then shortly was like, oh,
I've never read it. I haven't read it before. I was just being overly paranoid is all.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to feel that paranoid in myself, to be honest with you. But
I am enjoying myself with this.
Oh yeah.
The weirdness is why I like it. You just read and you're like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening.
I don't know. I think part of it is just like weird playing drunk things, and it's just I don't know. It just felt weird to me. So
yeah.
But sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Oh well, at least we got a little bit of drunk stuff. I like the part with Pluto though. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
No spoilers. We
Gonna take me to your homeworld, Pluto now. Pluto, I'm from Ark.
I don't know. Does anyone else find it? This is kind of related, but not really. Does anyone else find it weird when like someone does like an Invader Zim fanfic or something where it's like it opens up with like something from our world, like a show that's on in our world, or like you know, I don't know. It just always throws me off, like seeing them. I don't know what they were referencing, but very clearly the show Gur was watching was obviously something that was being referenced.
Yeah, I have no idea what the show is though.
Yeah.
So it's like
I feel like I should know it, but I don't.
Maybe it was Family Matters, and he's a big fan of. Was Urkel in Family Matters?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
Did I do that?
I don't know.
Well, anyways, that stuff always like throws me off, just because like I see the shows that are playing on Invader Zim, like on the TV shows inside that show. It's like there's nothing even remotely as coherent as anything that would be airing in real life.
Well, one of the shows that Gert was watching was like, what was it, like a couple monkeys or something like that, just dancing back and forth. It's like,
it was like two weird alien creatures. It was like a looping. It was like almost like a looping GIF, just over and over.
Yeah,
and over.
That's exactly what it was.
Part of me thinks Gur could be entertained watching the "Please Stand By" screen. I'm like, like if the signal goes down for whatever reason.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I like the colors.
It starts going for like hours and hours. Zim's just like down in his space. He doesn't know what's happening. He comes up to check on Gur, and Gur's just like inches from the TV, staring at it.
Yeah.
And he's like imitating it because he's so into it.
He's like on the edge of his seat, like about to be like, and the good part's coming, and the good part's coming.
The suspense is killing him, and then it switches to like it comes back. It's like the Weather Channel. He's like, "Oh
yeah!" And the weather today. There's a big cold front coming. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, it's 5 degrees in Nova Scotia. Oh my god!
It's like 20 plus here in BC.
It was 5 degrees. I was like so warm that I went out and I got an ice cream cone and walked home with it.
That's good though. Oh, now I need some ice cream.
I regretted not getting moon mist though.
Not getting which?
Moon mist. It's a Nova Scotian flavor apparently, according to Facebook at least. It's
moon mist.
Yeah, it's vanilla, grape, and I think it's banana.
Well, whenever I think of Nova Scotia, I think of the moon and fog.
Yes, the moon and vapored water.
Specifically, fog from the moon.
It's like, yeah, you have your choices of London fog and moon mist.
Moon mist, yes.
What?
Ew, actually, London fog sounds like a nasty drink.
Oh,
I'm like picturing like Victorian England back when like there was they had no regulation on any of the factories or sewage or anything.
Well, that's what Sim was drinking.
Asbestos. Goodness, I've had a London fog.
What was that? I like everyone cut in and out at the same time.
Oh yeah, the cacophony of everybody talking. Yeah, I was just saying I've had London fog donuts before from crap, what's the name of the place? Not Krispy Kreme. It's either Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts.
They have like that's actually a flavor.
Yeah.
What did it taste like?
You know what? I'm gonna use this pun because I genuinely don't remember, but my memory is foggy.
Oh, that hurt.
I like how people are arguing about Dib's head.
Oh my God.
They were like,
you might have to chime in here.
Yeah.
Dib's head is amazing.
Oh, hey, here. Like, I wonder, I don't know. I never understood that joke besides the fact that it spawned from Gur randomly talking about it in the door-to-door episode.
It was because they had to modify Dib's design, and that's why they made his head bigger, right? To make him look goofier.
Oh, yeah,
God save the Dib.
Well, yeah, that was like for the season 2 break, but like the door-to-door episode was like way in the middle of season 1, and like that's when Gur started going, "Why is his head so big? Why is his head so big?
Why is his head so big?"
Oh, fun fact, that was like different takes spliced together.
Yeah.
Really?
I thought it would be more funny that way and less coherent.
Huh.
Yeah, it works for Gar.
And the only reason I know that is because I was watching the commentary one time.
Yeah, I watched some of it. I didn't watch all of it though.
Why is it so big? Good question.
It's just sort of there. Like that's just I like the idea that I mean, if you actually look at the character designs and stuff, his head compared to other people's head is pretty average. But like everyone perceives it as being giant.
Giant.
Or is Zim called it one time gargantuan.
Yeah. Your gargantuan landing pad size of a head, which is disturbingly large.
Yeah, there's like this really good like thing of Zim thinking about the hippo head. And like yeah.
It's
Like
the
Dib
size
comes
of
over
a
with a
hippo
paper
that
airplane in
head.
his hair, and then Zim's just thinking about hippo head. I gotta find that. This folder
Well, they're
somewhere.
talking about that episode God, can't remember what it's called.
The one I quoted was backseat driver.
Vindicated?
Vindicated also. Yes, it's the size of a hippo, that head.
Yeah, that's the one.
Because Dib has this like super intense, almost anime-like monologue going on where he's like, "Oh, finally, I'm meeting my arch enemy in the face of physical battle." Blah blah blah, and then Zim's just like contemplating.
No,
what is
I
dead.
remember the line. It was so it's human against alien. Ironic, I face my enemy in this stupid barbaric game.
That's it.
Our
Yeah.
battlefield.
And then Zim's just like, "It's the size of a hippo, that head."
And then they slowly keep cutting back to this girl's life as the balls are slowly going.
Yeah.
Like she winds up going like all. That's like she winds up going all the way to bed. Like it follows throughout the rest of the day. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, that joke never actually landed with me very much.
The cut boy jokes where they kept going from like one.
No, like they tend to work, but like that one in particular, for some reason, never made me laugh, and I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
why.
I was just kind of weirded out by it too. I was like, what? What's going on?
You just don't you just don't understand the comedy genius.
I'm sure that's it. I'm sure that's it. Now let me go watch the best episode, Gaz Taster of Pork, which is definitely not boring at all.
I didn't think it was the best episode. My favorite episode was always Tack the Hideous New Girl.
Oh my gosh. Zim just laying it on and music.
Me at work. There's this one girl that keeps talking to everybody no matter what you're doing. She'll just come up to you and she'll just keep talking like Zim is doing right now. And I wear my headphones so I don't, and I pretend I can't hear her. And then I literally have headphones now that I literally can't hear her, and she still talks to me. She's like popping on my shoulder like, "Oh, you like Invader Zim? Like, do you know there's a movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And I put my headphones back on.
I like that. It's so nice when people are like, "Hey, did you know there's a movie?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, I think what's even better is when people are like, "Isn't that show that got canceled forever ago?"
Yeah, like trying to like diminish it kind of thing. Like, yeah, isn't that a show that just didn't do well?
Well, I think like they actually like they genuinely don't know much about it, right?
Oh well, yeah.
Because Nickelodeon royally just destroyed Zim when it comes to scheduling. Oh,
Enjoy your moosey face.
Is he chewing bubblegum?
say Moosey Fate.
No, he's chewing the walnut.
Yes.
Chewing the walnut?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
you remember the Room with a Moose episode?
I'm gonna be honest with you, no.
Zim manages to get all the kids in Dib's class, including Dib, sent on a field trip on a rocket that's disguised as a school bus. He's going to send them through a portal, a wormhole in space, and it winds up leading to a room with a moose. And there's something really horrible about it, but like we never see it. We just like Zim like demonstrates by like sending a bunch of walnuts into the dimension ahead of the school bus.
Yeah.
And like we see the moose like just standing there, and Dib like freaks out when the moose starts eating the walnuts. But then when we cut back to the moose, it's just eating the walnuts. So like,
Oh,
I don't know, it
it
always-
makes you think that it's okay. I see.
yeah, I always thought like,
Eating the walnuts was the really horrible thing.
I wasn't sure about that. I always thought it was like when it opened its mouth, there was like something indescribably horrific in there. Like, but by the time we cut back, it's already closed again.
Jimmy Neutron's head looks like a peanut.
Yeah.
I always thought it looked like his head was a.
Yeah. What about his head? His head is 2 times bigger than mine.
Scrooge, what did you say?
I thought that his head looked like a cupcake top. Like
It does.
I was like ice cream.
It's got like kind of like Gur's legs. He's got like the kiss at the top.
Yes, exactly.
Or like the Grinch's mountain or something.
Yeah.
Something weird like that. Or the Nightmare Before Christmas, almost.
Jimmy's like, can you guys stop?
Missing a squirrel.
My hair looks funny.
Fun. Why would we?
Oh, that's a cool background.
Oh, yeah, I changed it. It's oh.
Lots of things. Looks like Guild Wars.
That's cool.
I don't know. I just went with a dragon.
That's a cool dragon.
Yeah.
You want to see?
It's
You want to
gonna
see
be
a
like
cool background? I'll show you a cool background.
Challenge accepted. Hold my beer.
Okay.
Hold my beer.
Wait, and Daydreamer, show
This
me.
isn't going to get us kicked off YouTube, is it? No, I'm joking.
No.
Behold.
What?
It won't stay.
I'm not seeing anything.
Do you see it now?
I mean, I saw Novi's, but now I'm trying to see the other background. I don't know. It's everyone's icons. That's all I'm seeing.
Haha, I'm on your TV now.
Oh, is that your background?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was your icon for some reason.
No.
Like, okay, cool.
What is that thing supposed to be? Is it like a kiwi mixed with a penguin?
It's a bird.
It's a bird. Can't you see
Oh,
the
technically, right?
Bird is the word.
Obviously. Are those eyes, or is one of them an eye and the other a no? A
They're both eyes.
They're both
They're
eyes.
both eyes, and it's like and the beak is a nose plus mouth.
I too like to have my eye on my nose.
Mm.
I'm joking. No, it's cool.
I prefer to keep my eye on the ball.
But
Yeah.
you are just you're spewing so many puns
Bird is
tonight.
the word.
Oh, I know. I'm just rolling on them.
I'm pretty sure it's a war crime in some countries.
You know the bird is the word.
Keith and
Bird,
Carl
bird,
Lisa are
bird.
one and the
Bird is
same.
the word. Bird, bird, bird.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Don't you know the bird's the word? Well, let me tell you
Brian,
all
have
about
you
the word.
heard the bird is the
Let
word.
me tell you, have you heard?
Oh gosh, what have we done?
Horrible things.
I was singing the Beach Boys.
I was too. Hey, how are you all liking the live stream? Everyone in the chat, is this the quality content you signed up for?
Everyone's talking about mooses and walnuts. And Keith
Yeah.
and Carl Weezer.
Pretty standard Invader Zim stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
some bird with the word.
It's random.
Yes, lol random XD.
Well, random
But that is
XD.
Sim half the time.
WTF, am I right, JK? Lol.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. That's like my favorite still from Dib from the yeah, I like that episode. Dib's Wonderful Life of Doom.
He looks like he's casting like a Pokeball in a Pokemon fight.
Yeah, people are in the live stream.
Crossover. Better crossover than Infinity War.
Oh, what kind of Pokemon
How
would you?
dare you?
I've never seen it. I don't know.
What kind of Pokemon would you think that Dib would have? Actually, I'm kind of curious.
I don't play enough Pokemon.
Umbreon? I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe he would have
You
ghost
would
type
have a
Pokemon.
lame Pokemon.
Yeah, I
It would
can
be
see
Ghost.
that.
It would be Ghost type. It would absolutely be Ghost type. What's
Yeah.
the lamest? Whatever the lamest Ghost type is, that would be Dibs.
I don't,
I don't really
any
play
lame ghost type.
Ghastly.
I
No,
don't.
Ghastly's not
Yeah.
lame.
No, Ghastly's way too cool.
See, you guys know more about this than me. I
I'm
think
sure we can find one.
Gur's Pokemon would be like a mouse or something he just stuffed into the ball or something like that.
I think there's a lantern Pokemon. Right? There's a lantern.
Yeah.
That's true too, Starglaze. She
There's
also
an ice cream Pokemon.
Zim's Pokemon would be Mewtwo because he's just as destructive.
Too much Gur, not enough Dib. Mhm.
that is also true with the merchandise. What do you think? Okay, let me ask you guys.
Yes.
What do you think the best piece of merch for Dib would be? Like, you know, T-shirt, mug, like, what do you think would like be the best for Dib?
Let's have a wig. Give me a wig. Give me a
That would
wig
be
that
awesome.
makes Dib's hair.
Just like a strap on Dib's hair, like
Just a perfect cosplay.
perfect replication, like it's like a hat almost.
Yeah, almost.
That'd be amazing.
I think he'd be cool on like a cool looking poster or something like that.
And it should come in different, just for the sake of the joke. It should come in like large, small, large, tiny, large, medium, large.
Medium large.
Yeah, exactly.
They all fit properly, but like they're labeled wrong.
XL large.
That's cool.
I don't know why, but this cosplay. I mean, it's a great cosplay. For some reason, it reminds me of Harry Potter.
A little bit.
Kinda.
Do you find a different angle?
I think the only problem with every single Dib cosplay is they all look too cool.
Yeah. Don't capture the cute.
They're too cool.
Cool.
Dib only in his mind.
It's how Dib thinks he is.
Yeah. Yeah, you're totally right. They're all.
No, I know what it is. It's what Gretchen sees whenever she looks at him.
Yeah, right. Our shirt had a great idea for Dib merch. A hoodie with his shirt design and coat on the front, and a hood you can pull up.
This guy looks like he's about to wield a lightsaber.
Yeah, probably slice the Zim tall in half with the lightsaber he's holding in his coat.
I've been following Invader Zim ever since I was a young Padawan.
A what? Eh?
Yeah. What is a Padawan?
Dib!
You Padalost!
You Padalost. You again with the puns.
Well,
I think every single pun this stream has been from you.
Yes.
Are you proud? Of this?
Yeah,
I can't control them. They have a mind of their own. I can't control them.
I'm never good with puns.
Yeah. Well, you're actually good with the puns, at least.
I get a lot of practice at work. Considering I work at a grocery store, every item can be used in a pun sense. So
nice. Speaking of puns, or work rather, how would you think Zim would react working at a call center? Stanley brought this one up a little while ago. That'd be an interesting concept.
Speak up! I can't hear you. What? Yeah.
He tries to turn every single one into he tries to turn every single call into like an interrogation.
No, but I want to see him with the angry customer that won't get off his phone, but he's not allowed to hit the release button.
Now, human stink.
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine how horrible call centers must be in the Invader Zim universe?
They're horrible in our universe, so
I know,
how much worse can he do?
Well, because you look at the stuff in the show, like the job assigning machine, and the really subtle hints of everything being overly controlled and stuff in the city and where Dib and Zim live and stuff. I wonder how much worse call centers are.
It's probably in Antarctica.
Yes, and they're probably shackled to their desks.
Yeah, they're all inmates.
Yeah, there you go. It's actually where they send the criminals to get some use out of them, so they're not just sitting around doing nothing. There's
apparently an inmate call center. You can find it on Google Images. Just inmates at a call center.
Yeah. Would you be interested, miss or madam, in buying a premium package for your cell phone today? No? Okay, bye. Have a good day. I said no, Larry!
Larry.
Oh, there you go.
Larry! Oh my gosh, you make me
Silicon Valley's prison call center. It's a real thing.
Okay, wow.
Flashback to one of the scenes in the My Little Pony movie when they destroyed the his little balloon animal, or was it Kyle? I forget what it was called, but it was funny.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, I might be the only brony in the room.
No, I'm also actually a fan of My Little Pony.
This is the last season. It hurts.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, season 9. It's been officially announced on the last preview that this is the last season.
But on the bright side, Invader Zim could potentially be getting a reboot if the film does well enough, right?
I don't think
Nobody cares about that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I don't know about My Little Pony now, Stan.
We're grieving here. We're grieving that the show is gonna end.
I forgot this is not an Invader Zim live.
Didn't you know friendship is magic?
Yeah. Friendship is magic.
Funny, that's like the polar opposite of Zim. I love it. I love like the contrast.
Yeah, basically.
One's like all about teaching you valuable lessons and stuff, and the other's just like cynical humor and dark random things happening.
Oh, but that's
for no reason.
Well, technically speaking, it's just the end of the season 4 of the Generation 4. They're already starting to make ideas for Generation 5.
Oh, really?
Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how
No. I was being serious. Like I didn't know quite how that whole setup was.
Yeah, they do like reboots after reboots.
Apparently, they think the live stream's turning dark.
Oh, hey, that's Ezra. That's Ezra. That's the guy who earlier I showed you the picture of the Zim merch that he had one, and so he sent me the other.
Oh, okay, got which guy, sir?
Youch Films.
Oh, Youch Films. Hello, Youch Films.
Hello.
And everyone else that I did not say hi to?
He voiced Tallest Red in my fan film, and also he's the one I'm working on the short film with, the Dragon Kiss thing.
Oh, that's super cool.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, but anyways, just fun little fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ezra, I meant like the little thing that looked like a fat Lego version of Zim.
The one where the head looks like the twist part of Bop It.
Yeah, it looks like a cross between a Funko Pop and a Lego.
Yeah.
Here, I'll send you a photo real quick. I'm sending it to him on Facebook. There you go. Anyways, yeah, there. Just fun fact. Also, are you shocked that it's turning dark? This is an Invader Zim live stream. That's like the starting point.
Yes, it's always gonna be dark.
Huh.
And nonsensical. That is really cool. Is that the dang it.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who's the artist that does those?
It's Jen. I don't remember her last name, which is like another name on DeviantArt, but I gotta find her. I forgot about her.
Reminds me of like quite a number of years back. I remember learning about a woman who makes crochet art of like or like little crochet dolls like these of like video game characters and like anime characters and stuff. And I don't remember her name. It was something to do with like jelly beans or like golden jelly bean or something like that. But she made some like freaking exquisite little crochet dolls. They were super cool. I wish I got one.
Nice.
It sounds like you wanted one. Which I think dolls are creepy. It may be because of all the horror movies that are made around creepy dolls, but I still do.
Porcelain dolls can be creepy.
New idea for merch. Hear me out. Invader Zim porcelain dolls. One of every character. To give the kids nightmares. It's exactly like what Jonan would have wanted.
Yes. Yes, we must continue Jonan's legacy.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Purple in the bottom picture, he looks like he's just so he looks like he's face slamming the wall.
Red is like
It was like Purple like fell asleep on his legs.
He's like in the last scene of Blair Witch Project.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That just like caught my eye.
Oh, it's fine.
Zim finally did something so bad that they're like, "Oh, Doctor!" and they just bang their head on the wall.
They disconnect their packs. They give up.
They're done. They're done with it.
Checking out.
Well, we all know that when if the pack is removed from them for long enough, they start acting dumb. Remember in the reading of the script, Zim was acting dumb.
Yes, that one was 10 minutes till doom. And
how can you tell the difference between him acting dumb and him being normal?
Well, he gets more slow and sloppy. It absolutely was.
Amigurumi Invader Zim B. Looks like a very happy bee.
Are you just gonna let that stand? Retaliate. Go to her house and hurt her.
Oh my god. Yes.
Sorry, what is happening?
Oh,
we repeatedly insult. Go ahead.
I insulted Zim. I called him stupid, and
I agree.
and she wants you to retaliate.
Oh, I didn't even catch it. Okay, I was too focused on the B.
Well, that B is pretty hypnotic.
Yeah.
Starglaze, that would be the best robot bee because then it could have like a little slip-on disguise like Gur. Like, can you imagine it's like robot underneath? That'd be perfect.
But what would it look like in like robot form? Oh gosh. Sorry. The yawn came on every super sentence. Lovely.
Oh, cool! I found more of them on. There's 10, and there's Scooge.
See, 10, Scooge. These are
Jack.
all the These are all the characters that don't get official merch.
Yeah.
And we got Gas as well.
Heck yeah.
And then we got Mini Moose, and then we got Gur, and then we got like the Smiley Zim. This is the one I suggested.
You know what I always thought would be great? A great piece of merch.
What?
A Professor Membrane pin, where like his head was the little nib you press in to get the pin. Like the click, that would be his head. I always thought that would be amazing.
Nice.
Just, I don't know. I always thought that would be the best thing ever.
Handwriting really good because he's smart like that.
Exactly. It automatically makes your handwriting improve. That's just how it works.
Yes.
It's like, I wonder how would Super Toast taste?
Amazing.
Super awesome.
Yeah. I mean, everything about it is super. From its nutritional value.
Super Toast go moldy and bad?
It can't because it's Super Toast.
No, it does get moldy, but it gets super moldy.
Yes.
That's a good point.
And it makes you super sick.
Wait, what, Scourge? You cut out for a second.
I said, what if it was introduced to like some kind of like an evil poison was introduced to the Super Toast to make it anti-toast?
That sounds like a terrorist act in the Invader Zim universe.
It sounds like something Zim would do, and then he would deliver it to everybody.
Zim, terrorist act, same thing. No, I'm joking.
No, my toast! What have you done?
Only Zim just never is able to competently fulfill any of his goals. So
we need a Dib soap dispenser. His hair is the pump.
Yes.
Wow. My hair is not a pump.
I wonder if someone already made one. Probably.
No, not a soap dispenser, a hair gel dispenser.
Yes.
Well, it might make you feel hairy.
Hey.
Now
it looks like we got some puns here.
That's some pun competition.
It's spreading.
Oh no, she was punning on the Star review we were doing. We're talking about Star versus the Forces of Evil, and she's like dropping all the puns, and I'm like, oh. We're shining Cecil. We need him.
Hey, let me ask you guys this: has there ever been an actual pun in the Invader Zim, like in the show? Do you recall there ever actually?
I can't remember one. I know there has been one. I can't think of one.
I think the closest thing I could get was like not a pun, but it's a bit of wordplay in Abducted, where like Zim is trying to escape the ship, and like he shoves the gopher through to out the bottom. He's like, "Gopher, go for help." Might be the closest thing I've heard to a pun. Not really a pun though. It's just some of the best wordplay I've ever heard.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Hey, we have 10 people watching.
Yeah,
sorry?
10 people are watching us.
Hi, guys.
I'm so nervous.
I'm getting stage fright.
Yeah.
I'm watching you. Always watching.
Always watching.
Always watching.
I'm always watching you, Zim. Always watching.
And scene.
End scene. Yeah. End credits start. Opening credits end, and then that plays, and then the end credits start. Best episode of Invader Zim ever.
Wait, what? Is somebody trying to like lasso Zim?
I think it's I think it's someone holding an angel halo over Zim's head.
It's Gur holding an angel halo over Zim's head to make him look innocent. But
I totally didn't throw that paper airplane through your hair, Dib.
What are you talking about?
I'm
just being.
I know it was you, Zim. I'm always watching you. You can't hide from me.
You wonder why you have no friends, Dib. You wonder why you have no friends because you're always just creepily watching people.
Compulsive disorder of watching Zim's every move.
He's an alien, I tell you.
Wait, could you go back to that? Could you go back to that real quick, just for real quick?
Oh, I don't know if I can find it again.
Oh dang, sorry. I was just gonna say, whenever I see like fan art or drawings or anything where it's like characters are supposed to be whistling, you'll see like the little music notes.
Oh, found it.
Yeah, sometimes I try to picture like him actually whistling what's written out, so it's just like a short little, like a short little eighth note, just like.
Nice.
You know, the first ever episode of Invader Zim did have whistling in it.
Yes, whistling is a huge Invader Zim thing. If you ever see whistling in like any other show, just know that's a shout out to Invader Zim.
When I was doing my typing course, it seemed like a shout out to Invader Zim, or because they were going doody doody doo. I wanted you to type that out. Doody doo. I gotta find that lesson. That was like quality.
You know, Novi, you're talking about the little thing that you made us like basically do was interesting because I did an episode of my series where they got drunk.
Oh yeah, you did, but Zim wasn't drunk.
Well, no, but Julie.
Don't make me drunk again, please.
Her brother were, and so was Gur. Gur adorned a can dress, and yes, that was a thing.
Well.
And this is why Stanley doesn't read fan fictions.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm guilty as charged.
I'm in pretty much the same boat as you, man. I don't read fan fiction of anything.
But hey, you know what? You do you. That's cool.
Yeah. I'll read any fan fiction just to see how weird can it get.
Oh, there's one that Red Witch did that where Dib turned into the Tasmanian devil when you take his glasses off.
Okay, well that's weird.
Apparently it's genetic because somebody took Membrane's goggles and he did the same thing.
Okay, so Youch Films just had the best request ever because I know the lag between our mics is going to ruin everything. So that's awesome. You want to sing the Bow Down to Santa song?
I don't know the words.
Oh wait, I can
find it. I know words.
I do not know the words. Actually.
I just know it's like dun 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 dun, dun or something like that.
Bow down before power of Santa, or be crushed,
Cool, you guys sing it.
The delays.
It is awful.
What delay?
You guys are not in sync.
Is everyone wearing like headphones right now?
Yeah,
I am.
No.
Oh. Well, I was going to say the best thing we could do is just take off our headphones and just start singing through and ignore. And just when we watch the replay, we'll see how bad it turns out.
Oh, no.
Hey, Daydreamer, you got a compliment about your Dib voice. Yeah. Someone said, I don't know who's doing the Dib voice, but it's so charming. So
hey.
Oh, thank you.
From Pixar Shark.
Now say thank you in the most hideous voice you can.
What?
No, I'm joking. Oh, okay. Here, there's
crap. I typed out.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if that's hideous or not, but I'll try it.
Pixar jerk or what?
That was Oscar worthy. Well done.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
How nitpicky are you wanting me to be?
La 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 la. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Ready?
All right.
Let's do it.
Navi, you should do the countdown since you're kind of in charge here.
Yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bow down.
Bow down.
Before
the power
of
of
Santa.
Or be
crushed.
Be
It's Charlie.
It's Charlie Good's
There you go. That was great.
Worth it.
The second it started, I'm like, I don't even know what place I'm at right now. Just gonna wing it.
That only improves it.
Yes.
Now that I'm looking at it, it sounds like what you would hear from a song from a pirate.
Actually, kind of.
Yeah, it's like bow
Wait, let me
down,
do something with
bow
something. Wake up, me
down
hearties, yo ho.
before the power of Santa.
I love in that scene.
Or something like that, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Blackbeard.
I like it.
By
he unfurls like the giant Irken flag behind him, like some sort of dictator.
Yo ho, a doom-filled life for me.
I conquer and bash and I something and something.
Let's go. Yo ho, a doom-filled life for me.
Do you think Zim would get like seasick? Do you think that'd be a thing?
Probably.
Well, he can't.
Oh, I know I get seasick.
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah. One time someone was pointing out to me like, hey, well, technically in the commentary they said it's only polluted water that hurts Zim, and they didn't quite get that across. And I'm thinking, well, in Invader Zim world, is there any water that's not polluted on Earth? Like, is there any water that's like just not horribly awful?
Nope. It's all pond scum.
Yeah. Even the drinking water, especially the drinking water.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't put that under a black light.
No.
Just flashing for like a second, but you just see all this like discoloration. Yeah.
It's the germ glasses that Zim had on.
Yeah, you would be screaming.
The amoeba and bacteria starts like spelling out "help me" or something. Help me.
Did you guys know that there's actually an a cappella version of the Jelly Boots of Doom? It's this YouTuber that I follow did like an a cappella of it. It's
I gotta see this.
I thought you were meaning like an official thing.
No.
Like they isolated the vocals from the track. I was like, that's impressive. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, that sounds awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Is it by Mary Amber?
Yeah, it's the one.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Not heard it.
I'm gonna watch this later.
Are we gonna watch it on the live stream, or can I just look it up real quick?
We can look it up real quick, but I could play it out my tablet, I guess. I attempted to get the audio fix, but it didn't work out.
I'll just watch it real quick on my thing.
Cool. I'm probably gonna look it up too. Love it.
I want to look it up too. Can you send me this link? I think our audience wants to watch it too, maybe.
Yeah. Here, I'll paste a link real quick. There we go.
There you go.
Ooh, that's really nice.
Yeah, no kidding.
Why does my credit always take forever to turn on? I said my credit always takes forever to turn on.
Oh, yeah, it's a slow program. Oh well. I don't know. Did you guys want me to play it out in the stream?
I mean, sure, yeah.
It would be tablet quality, so it wouldn't be amazing, but
it's amazing.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
She sort of I don't know if you guys know who this YouTuber is, but she sort of reminds me of Brizzy Voices, Anna Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was super cool though.
Yeah. I
like the makeup too. It's kind of cool.
Oh, I was skimming through the comments the whole time.
Oh.
I'm in the habit of doing that with music videos and stuff. Just I'll instinctively go down to the comments and look around.
You and me both. I do that an awful lot, but sometimes I will be so dead set on the video that it's just oh yeah, comments. I forgot. That's the thing.
Here we go.
Or be crushed by his jolly boots of doom. Bow down.
Hey. Okay.
And yes, the makeup is awesome.
HD audio.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It really is good.
Now do it. Now find it as a version of the song that Gur was singing. We wish you a Merry Jiggly.
Yeah.
What?
We wish we
Wait,
wish
Wish you a Merry Jiggly. We wish you a Merry
Merry
Jiggly.
Jiggly. We wish you.
Yeah.
Walter, stop singing!
I always forget how weird the Invader Zim universe is.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I always picture that's how like that song actually ends in Gur's head. Like in his head he's singing it correctly. We wish you a merry jiggly. We wish you.
yeah, and then Zim's just basically Shrek. No singing. Even though Richard Horvitz loves to do random songs with Zim. I like the one he did where it was a parody of oh my gosh, I don't remember what it's called, but like he was just a small town alien living with a stupid dog. He took his toilet down to his laboratory. Don't stop believing. You know that one?
Yeah.
He like did a Zim version of it. It was so good.
That's great. Fun fact about Richard Horvitz and singing. I watched the commentary to Invader Zim. You know the one episode where he heads over to I think it was Hobo 13, and he's like, they do the light speed jump there.
Oh yes.
And he's like, "Hey, Gur, check this out." Like minutes before recording, Richard Herbert sat down and listened to the Invader Zim theme for the first time.
Oh really?
Like he'd never actually heard it before.
Nice.
I think
That's
he
really cool.
was like, in the back of his mind, he was like realizing that this is my life and I love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that and this is my life. Both
And
ways.
I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
What a wonderful
world.
I always thought Louis Armstrong sounded like an Invader Zim character in that song. Just because that voice that he does.
That's a really good impression. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey, do it again.
Do you guys want any chili beans with that?
That was the voice. I think that was the voice that you used in the second dub. You was like, "Do you need anything?" Or whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yes.
Come back and it feeds.
I try. Let's see if
It comes back and it feeds. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did I did something for that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
No
I forgot.
spoilers.
I won't spoil.
He's just screaming.
Yeah, I like all the, no offense, but like all the projects I do with you, like they sort of get mashed together in the back of my mind.
Oh no, it's fine. They do it for me too. Or it's just
good.
like,
Okay.
oh, which person played recap team in this one? And I was like, eh. It was actually the first dub, issue 12. I was wrong. I said issue 23, I think, when you asked. Or 22 or something.
Dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah. I can't even keep up.
You're producing it. That's just how sad that is.
Hey, I'm all over the place. You guys know that.
'Tis all good.
Well, I'm going to have to go in like 10 or 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
So will I. One
But
time
not right
for
away.
all these
I'm just like
dogs, I'm
giving you
dead.
guys enough of a heads up to.
Well, yeah.
No worries.
Bloaty's voice, huh? Can any of y'all do Bloaty's voice?
Well, no, that was
Let's take turns. Let's just take turns, like
Okay.
left or right, or well, I guess not. It might not be the same order.
Oh
for-
dang! I forgot how does bloaty sound.
Welcome to Bloaty's Pizza Hug.
Hey, look over here! It's Bloaty! We got the new pizza coming out on Friday!
We got games, we got pizza. What more you ask for?
Bloaty hate his life.
I eat too many pizza.
That was good.
Yes.
Thank you. I love doing that voice. It's so awful.
Well, it's funny watching Ricky Simons do it like at panels.
Yes.
He just like squishes his face into like the microphone and he
It's
just
so
does it.
awesome that like he's responsible both for Gur's voice and like all these deep other character voices.
Oh yeah.
Super low pitch. It's amazing.
I can never do that voice.
Oh
It's
yeah.
damn hard.
It hurts.
I bet.
Yeah. I would not be able to do a voice like that.
Yay! Hey, look, Pixar Shark applauded us.
Oh, beautiful. Good job, guys.
We did good. Bravo, team. Bravo.
Yay!
Bravo.
You mean doing Bloaty's voice, the low growly voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the one who requests. I'm looking at the chat now, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on the screen as well. I'm sharing it. So I don't neglect it again.
Yes, good idea. Just to have that be the default screen.
Yeah.
Although I still have the
I tried. Live streams are always so hard. Like, not to get off topic, but since this was on here, it made me think of this. Like, I tried like a while back when I was still working on IZTDM, like really, really a lot. I tried broadcasting me like drawing a background, and I wound up giving up like halfway through because the lag. Like, it actually slowed down my computer ridiculously.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, and I probably just need to upgrade my video capture card because I tried it earlier. I tried recording a screen of me drawing something to just sort of share with everyone to show like a, you know, those speed paintings or whatever.
Yeah.
Speed drawing, yeah.
Speed drawing, yeah. Like I was gonna post it to YouTube, but I gave up because it's like it caused so much lag in my program.
Oh, yeah. I noticed it can be a little, depending on the program. I guess it can have an impact. I was noticing that.
You know, I know that sounds picky, but like when you're trying to draw like with a tablet and you're trying to actually get, it's supposed to be like as close to drawing on paper as possible.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can't have lag. That ruins everything.
Lag is awful.
Dib.
Oh, and speaking of way off topic things, or somewhat off topic things, I don't know if Daydreamer, I don't know if you ever like right at the beginning when you brought up webtoons, I don't know if you ever like got to the point of what you were going for there.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I totally forgot about that. I'm like, what is he talking about?
I don't yeah, exactly. I don't know. My memory was just like, yeah, there was that thing that Daydreamer was talking about. I totally yeah. I just wanted to know where you were going with it.
Oh yeah, so I was trying to tell you guys about how Webtoon is just a website where people could like anybody could like actually post their comics there.
Oh, okay.
And like you know whatever. But the whole point of it is that the comic I was trying to tell you guys if you ever read it, the internet one. Actually, let's see if I can find it though. But the whole point of the
that's the program I use.
Krita.
Love Krita.
Is that Krita on the picture there?
I don't know.
No.
It's just a random mascot that probably has a
No
weird
idea.
name.
I use tool. I use Psy.
Paint Tool Psy?
Yeah.
I use Krita and GIMP and Toon Boom. Like it's like a mishmash. Yeah,
I love that. Toon Boom. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's the best program
To animate.
to animate. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for. There you go. That's the kind of problems I'm talking about when you're trying to show your screen and like record it at the same time.
I see.
Who is better, Tack or Scooge?
Well, it depends. What are you looking for, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? Like,
what?
Starglaze, go ahead and tell us what your idea of a superior.
Probably it being an invader, maybe.
I dislike both.
I like me a lot.
Succeeded where you did not.
Well, here's the thing. You can't really judge because Scooge, he was like, you could say he was super competent, but at the same time, the difficulty rating of his planet, like, aside from the rat people being super violent, they looked like they were very primitive and easy to fool.
Yeah.
Like, oh well. Like who? I don't know. Scooge actually, Volcano Ash said Scooge no question, and that made me realize Scooge survived being shot into a planet. He died and came back, he said. So
yeah, Scooge is immortal.
Automatically wins by merit of being just immortal, period. And it might be an animation error.
Oh. They said they'd reinstate me if I passed this, whatever it was.
Huh?
Oh, he's just quoting the show.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm having the worst trouble sometimes with cutting out.
That's fine.
I was just quoting him in the Hobo 13.
Yeah.
They said they'd promote me if I passed the evaluation, was his line.
Poor gullible Scooge.
I like how there was a weird fan theory about that episode where Scooge wasn't actually there, but it was Zim's subconscious. It was actually kind of... I didn't believe it, but it was interesting how they phrased it, how they came up with it and everything.
That's weird.
Yeah, but then if that's the case, then how was he able to distract the creature?
Zim's mental projections are just that powerful.
Yeah, I think Krita just dies every time.
This is the wonders of trying to live stream and open a drawing program at the same time. I also, it's just an animation error, but in some shots, Scooge is just like walking around without his pack. And it's just an animation error, but part of me likes to think that he's just that awesome that he can need his pack.
Yay!
Oh, now that is some top-notch art.
Mwah, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's why I don't draw.
Better than Jackson Pollock, I can tell you that.
Perfecto.
Tack always, going back to the Tack versus Scooge thing, Tack always somewhat creeped me out.
Why? Because she was a girl?
No, because
so presumptuous.
Because she was creepy.
Yeah, she was.
I don't know, the way, like her mannerisms and everything were off. Even after she revealed herself to be an Urkin, it's just like all kind of not there.
Yeah, but I liked how they finally had a character that was like an alien that was a main character in a way that was a girl, and I was like, thank you. And one of the invaders has to be a girl that was actually competent, but no.
Well, I'm pretty sure most of the others were competent, but I'm sorry, I can't think. I'm looking at that face that's being drawn on the screen.
Any predictions for Enter the Florpus? Yes, you're going to enter the Florpus, I think.
I wonder if they don't plan on. I don't wonder if they don't plan on bringing Zim back, and it's supposed to be serving as like a finale.
I don't actually know what's gonna happen.
I can't draw. I'm too busy laughing.
I need to see like a couple of the other stuffs around Enter the Florpus to really get an idea of what's going on. So I don't know.
I know it's like supposed to be like shaking things up with Zim realizing the tallest are kind of not all obsessed with him and stuff.
Although they're cracked up to be, yeah, exactly.
Although I don't know if, here's the thing, the way it's worded, it says Zim loses confidence in himself after realizing the tallest never planned to head to Earth. That doesn't necessarily mean that he realizes his mission is a fake. That just means that he realizes the tallest don't actually care that much about it. For all he knows, we know he could still think his mission is completely real, but the tallest just don't care about it.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. My money is that it comes out in May.
Okay. I wonder if they're going to drop another trailer on March 30th.
You know, there's something awesome happening on March 30th for me. I want to see the new Equestria Girls special. Again,
I think they're going to leave Florpus.
Equestria Girls. But I highly doubt that it's going to be Nickelodeon's going to give us anything about Enter the Florpus because they haven't even done that whole Rocko's Modern Life thing yet.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Oh, she saw the legendary one.
Donut Master, we cannot answer that because it's too much. There's like so many different topics. You'll just have to like watch the archive. Like it's like every 5 seconds we switch topics.
Yeah,
we're like goldfish over here, just like every 5 seconds. Yeah. Oh, what's that over there?
We cannot give you a summary. We just can't.
We got the attention span of Gur.
It's nothing of major consequence if that's any consolation. Like it's just chatting, like random casual stuff.
Yeah, some improv here and there, some discussion about the movie, some discussion about merchandise. You name it.
Who's the best character between two characters, etc.
Yeah, right.
Standard fan stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
Invader Dude says, "Hi, Scourge."
Hello.
So yeah, there you go. Question answered. Aren't we great about keeping up on chat now?
That's right. On it.
Yes.
Someone should have been taking notes. Who was the note taker? Oh no.
Haven't you heard me scribbling in my journal?
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay.
What was that, Scourge?
I said, who is our secretary?
I don't really think we have one.
Yeah, but you said note taker. I think of a secretary.
Okay.
Oh, I just think of the person who takes the minutes in the meetings. I don't think they're really a secretary. They just kind of listen, right? Oh, right, we were talking about this. And
I was thinking like a nerdy journalist dude with glasses and red hair, and I don't know why. But it popped in my head when you said note taker.
Also, while we were doing this live stream, I got a new subscriber. Yay!
Heck yeah!
Cool.
Yay!
Awesome!
Yay.
Congratulations!
Nice.
Whoa.
Did you say thank you to whoever it was?
Yeah, did you like reply to them and say thank you so much for your support?
There is no way to say that. I just
Be grateful.
Yes, you!
Listen, you gotta be grateful. See?
make me.
Hey, we have a request in the chat from Pixar Shark. They made a picture of Dib rambling and would love to hear Cecil take a stab at voicing it.
Okay.
Wait, me?
Are they gonna send it?
Yeah,
to us?
that's what they said in the chat. I guess they would have to send a link or something. But I guess first they were asking if that would be like.
Where
But
did
it's
they say
Dib. But it's Dib rambling. He's not Dib.
where did they say me specifically? I
Oh,
can't-
not you. Sorry. No, that was my fault. I got you confused. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, like, he's the voice.
No. My fault. No, that's my fault.
All good. It's all good.
He just wants to hear your Dib impression.
Sorry, Daydreamer. I got your guys'. I thought for a second I got mixed up and thought Daydreamer voiced Zim and Cecil voiced Dib, and I don't know why.
Stop, Zim! That's the best I got.
Which
Oh wait.
one?
Hey, has anyone here watched the Soapy Waffles live streams that were going on like half a year ago?
Yeah, I missed them, but I couldn't watch very much because they would always be in Pacific time and really late. You know,
They just dropped out of no. They stopped out of nowhere with no explanation or anything. And Dunkin' Donut Master asking if anyone knew about it. So I figured I'd pass the word along.
Oh, yeah.
I have no clue.
just dropped off the face of the
Kind
earth
of
one day.
sad. Kind of sad. I
I
was
was
enjoying
getting
it.
Tuesdays off so I could go, and now I'm stuck with Tuesday off. It's second Monday. It's horrible. I come in on Monday, I get Tuesday off, then I come in on Wednesday, and I'm like, oh, it's Monday again. Oh wait, no, it's Wednesday.
Don't you love when that happens?
Well, I'm gonna have to go now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I pushed it as long as I can, but I got stuff to
It's all
do.
good, man. Stuff
No
is
worries.
stuff is good to prioritize.
Things.
Things and stuff and
Yeah, gotta grab another coffee, you know.
Yes.
bless you.
Bless you.
And that's what I sneeze like, but like way louder.
Oh, bye, Sam.
Here.
Bye, bye, friend. Oh.
He left before we said bye.
His goodbye was saying, "Bless you, the scourge." Bless you.
Yeah.
Woo!
Bless you.
Ooh, made
That's
it
not
out
the
of
sound that
existence.
you make when you quit
so-
Googling.
Oh, should we do the one that Pixar Shark made that picture?
Yeah, they said they were gonna grab
Yeah,
it,
you're grabbing it.
but they haven't sent a link or anything.
Gravity.
Oh, and now they're leaving. Oh, bye, Pixel Shark.
Oh, take care. Maybe on the next live stream,
Oh.
we might find the good picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To be continued.
I think streaming this late is actually better because then there's actual engagement. I suppose the first couple of streams there was dead.
What time is it for you guys right now? Because I don't know Novi free. It's like, was it like 9:23 now?
7:23
Yeah,
over here.
9:23, bro. 9:23.
9:23, 7:23 for skirts. And what about you, Daydreamer?
5:23 also.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's right. You're in the same time zone as me. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, yo.
Usually early evening still.
No worries. I got 10 o'clock start tomorrow, and I know when my mom's going to bed, so I'm gonna be quieter.
So,
yeah, I got you beat. I'm at 8:30 tomorrow morning.
No,
Oh,
I was
let's-
supposed to do it 8 o'clock, and I was like, no, I can't do it. Anybody want an early start? And they're like, mine.
Oh yeah, mine.
Sure. They all want the early starts. I'm like, okay, cool. I get a 10 o'clock start.
Oh, it looks like Pixar Shark sent the link, but I don't know where it is.
It didn't go through. Hold up. I got an idea.
Dear.
I thought you were. Oh no.
Oops, doodle.
Guess you're just
Don't do that.
rewording.
Send the link. Yeah, that's true. Invader dude. Last live stream it was just that person. That was true.
Which one? Who
Our
said
last
that?
one. Invader dude.
Oh, I thought it was the first. Like they were talking about the first live stream. Remember that one where it's just that one dude with villainous, like it was spam. I had to actually block that person because it just got way out of hand.
Yeah.
They're gonna send it to me on the page so I can like.
Cool.
Guys. Cool.
Dreamer can show off his voice acting chops.
Yes.
Chops.
What was that?
What?
That was like a squeaky. Like a, yeah.
Just a weird beatbox sound.
Oh, I thought you sat on a squeaky toy or something.
I thought it was.
No, that's coming out the corner of my mouth.
Oh, cool. They have their picture there. Oh wow, it's really long, Daydreamer.
Oh my god.
Can you see it okay?
I could see it fine, yeah.
Okay.
Never give Dib espresso.
Never give Dib espresso.
Well,
you just gotta read it super fast.
Oh, okay.
I move up one, but I could totally take up a grade, but Dad wouldn't let me, and I was scared with like 146, and in my last genius aptitude test, and I was technically labels me as a genius, but Dad is all like, like that. You'd have to read it like
Oh my god. All right. Let me get my. Oh my god. My water drop.
Me. Yeah. Mo.
Topito Kansas. Topito Kansas. All right, let's see if I can do this. Oh, I get what you're trying to say, Pixel Shark. Okay, that makes sense.
What?
It's right there. Like right here it says it's that one scene in Iron Giant. Now I know where this person is going for.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm gonna wish me luck.
Luck.
Yeah, I could move up one. I could totally move up by a grade, but Dad won't let me. I scored 146 on my last genius aptitude test, which technically labels me as a genius, but Dad's all like, you must make the best where you are. And you must be living example of the membrane empire to all the regular minded kids, son, and show them that you're not insane. Brush your teeth and don't steal. So meanwhile, I'm going well in school. I really am, but I swear, Mrs. Bitters hates me, and my dad thinks it's some cry for help when I get anything below a B+. I get the homework done. It's pretty record time, so I have lots of time to hunt for ghosts and Bigfoots and stuff, yet no one seems to give a rip over that either. So basically, to the rest of the class, I'm some know-it-all, smart lackey, crazy dork, ego. I suffer 100 wedgies and spitballs and a black eyes and a year, and I really quit. Whoa. And I'm really quite familiar with how the school is all hooks from inside my locker. Thank you very much. So all the kids think that I think I'm smarter than all of them, which, according to my IQ scores, I totally arm, but but really, unlike them, I just do the stupid homeworks. If everyone else just did the stupid homeworks, maybe I could actually have some intellectual peers in that class, and my dad's bills for the genius, and my dad's bills for the school nurse. Wouldn't it be so ignoramus?
Ginormous.
Is there any more coffee?
I think they were trying to say I totally am, but like to my IQ score, I totally am.
I totally arm. He's so hyper he can't think of the right word to say.
Yeah.
Never ever give Dib espresso. Ever.
If I were to practice this as many times as I want, I could have get that whole sentence in one go without any mix up.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
Is that all one sentence?
Yeah, well, no, it's actually not. Oh, thank God. But
I was just gonna say that's quite a run on. But it would make sense given the scenario that's being put forth.
It would actually, but no, it's not the same sentence. But yeah, it's like how it is with Recap Kid, right? You have to do the entire like big spiel, and if you mess up, you're like, crap! Now I gotta get my momentum back by starting over. And then your voice
Pixar Shark says, "You made my day and my week and my month." Awesome. Thank you. And yeah, typo. No. We all make typos here and there. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're
did you guys
welcome.
see the Zoom sound? Like that was such a
Heck
typo.
yeah. Ooh, we got 12 people watching now.
You're
What if
very
one of the-
welcome.
What
You
if one
scared
of
one
them
of
is
them
Jonas?
away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You scared one of them away. How
Dang
dare
it.
you?
How dare you?
Say, well, there's 12 people watching.
But I'm out. Peace. He knows I'm here. I'm number 12.
Zim knows I'm here.
Oh, hey, I got a new subscriber too.
This is way can we sing this Doom song?
Heck
I'm
yeah.
actually not kidding.
Everyone's getting new subscribers. That's
I
awesome.
get to sing Doom song now. Do 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 do.
Too loud? What?
9:30.
Too loud? All right, I gotta be a little quieter, guys.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Okay.
9:30, and my mom's in bed, so it's fine.
Ah, gotcha.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't want last time to happen again.
All good.
But it's fine. I only play Gaz, right? So she's a quiet character for the most
Yeah.
part until you get her.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
I'm sticking with that's my Gaz impression.
It wasn't too bad, but I am the real deal, and you can't beat me. 'Cause I'm
Dib.
Gaz.
Oh,
Dib,
remember?
What?
I was gonna say last time when we were almost gonna end our live stream, we ended up becoming Gaz's slaves at the end.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. It's like
Wait.
yeah, where Zim was the footstool, and I was just Gaz.
Oh,
getting
I
the
like
lemonade.
vaguely remember that.
Yeah, like Zim was the footstool, and Dib was getting the lemonade, and he didn't do it right. And
But no one had the fern.
What's the fern?
A fern, like a giant, like the giant leaf that they fang you with.
Oh, you mean like the palm leaf?
Yeah.
I was like,
Guys?
what do you mean by the fern. What?
I hate to do this too, but I have a radio show that I have to do for school, and there's only one thing left I have to do for it, and that is watch the season finale of The Gifted and take notes on it.
Oh,
So I
no
have to do
worries.
that.
Hey, no worries.
Wouldn't want to
No
keep you
worries at
from
all.
your show.
Well, it's for school, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
sure.
want to keep you from that A+.
Yeah.
Gotta get that A+.
All
Yeah.
right.
I want to be like Div and do everything like so good.
Of course. Just don't go chasing Bigfoot.
Oh, but I want to chase Bigfoot. That would be cool.
Well, I guess I can't stop you.
You guys shouldn't chase Big Feets. He's such a cool guy. You know, we hung out a little bit. We took some selfies. It's all. It's all.
Yeah.
in. I forget what the
but
issue was.
I want to chase him because I want to question him about his new movie, the Link.
The which?
The link.
You know that new movie where Bigfoot is it's called the.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I did see a trailer for that a couple months ago. Look kind of interesting.
I think that looks good. Anyway, I've got to watch the season finale of The Gifted, and I will see you guys later.
Sounds groovy.
Bye.
Groovy. Bye.
Have a good night, Scourge.
Aloha.
So, how would you think Zim would react if he watched him like one of those evil AI movies and then thought about his computer?
Oh yeah. He'll think it'll be ridiculous at first, and then but then he starts to doubt himself, and it's just to make like what's called protocols like, okay, gotta make sure he's not gonna go against me or whatever.
Turn against you. Yeah.
And then but instead of like the computer is totally fine, but because he's doing all these protocols, he ends up putting a virus in him.
Makes him actually evil.
Makes him actually evil and takes over.
Yeah.
I would actually see that happening.
That would be awesome to see, though, if it was a real episode.
Oh,
Kind of like Germs, but like with the computer and AI.
you know what? I would totally kill to watch that. If they were to make that episode for real, if this reboot of a movie makes a huge success and make profit out of it.
Gaz VA throwdown.
Gaz. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I think Novi's got me beat.
Yeah.
You guys can't beat Stanley. He actually did do Gaz for like a little fake audio for his movie there.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it wasn't like it was unreleased. It was just for me to listen to, nobody else.
Gotcha.
But it
was
was
it like was it pitch shifted at all, or did he just like straight up do it?
He just did it.
Dang.
It sounded like him just not caring. Basically, he didn't even try for the voice.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He's just like, you guys better get away from my video games, or just kind of like just talking pretty much.
Yeah, that's Grey Delisle that does her voice, right?
No, that's Mandy.
Oh, that's Mandy. Yeah, Mandy.
I can't do Mandy actually. She just sounds like Gaz, but the voice you listen to it is not the same.
I'm gonna look that up one second. Who does the voice of Gaz? It's important.
Yeah.
They're just spouting. They're just spouting like Zim text in the chat. Love it.
Melissa Fun.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to take your mission.
Oh, dude, she's in Digimon Cowboy Bebop. I mean, I've never seen Cowboy Bebop, but cool.
Me neither. Sorry.
Oh, Fooly Cooly, or FLCL, for those who are unfamiliar with it. Basically, a lot of anime. A lot of anime.
Anime. I would love to watch some anime. Very enthusiastic, I must say.
Duncan Doman Master, are y'all done the live streaming?
All done with live streaming and
Amino.
Amino. It's an app.
Sorry?
It's Amino. It's an app for like different fandoms. Like you could find a bunch of people talking about anything under the sun on Amino.
Oh, well, because it's spelled Animu, so I'm assuming that this person was like going off of us mispronouncing anime.
I don't know. Like Amino is just with one O.
I kind of like the whole point of Amino. You know, the first time when it first came out, I kid you not, I thought, you know how they say like, oh, like when in YouTube they say like, try out this Amino and you could do all these questions. You know, they're being paid they're being sellouts to whatever product, and like, but the point is that every time when each person I kept on watching in YouTube talking about Amino, but they were talking about like a different topic, like
sorry, Duncan, we're not done live streaming yet. I think we're still going right now. Sorry to not answer right away. Apologies. Yeah, I think we're still streaming. We still got some stuff we're probably just gonna talk about for a bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
One person's like, "Oh, I hear a tiny person." Is that me? Because I'm whispering.
No, I think they heard in either one of your guys' back, probably a Daydreamer's back on like a young child, I guess, just talking loudly or something. I don't know.
Yeah. My mic is the only one that actually catches what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the basement, so there's no one around me.
I just found, so wait, Amino is an app, and what is it for?
Amino is an app for like, people who have fan base, you could say. So like Invader Zim, there's another one for Invader Zim, My Little Pony, Steven Universe, like whatever.
That's so weird that they would call it Amino.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because like the first thing that comes to my mind with amino is like amino acids, right? Like when you work out kind of thing, and yeah.
I don't know why they call it that.
Yeah, that's weird. I guess there's a reason for it, but.
Oh, if I were to say, if anything, in truth, what I was trying to say before is that when all the YouTubers were talking about their own version of Amino, I genuinely thought, I kid you not, that there was more than one Amino. like
more than one app, or?
Yeah, more than one app, because like I told you, it's a fan base for like whatever that you're
right,
a fan to.
Yeah.
And I thought there was like more than one, because I thought, oh, there's an amino app for Invader Zim. There's another amino app.
Oh, I see what you're saying. As opposed to all of them like being on one app, but like they're all separate like sub things within amino. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they're all different topics and everything.
Also, about Soapy Waffles, on Soapy Waffles last stream back in August, she said she was going to be staying at Korea for 2 to 3 weeks, and 2 to 3 weeks later, she still hasn't live streamed to this day. No, I do not know. That's I'll have to look up that or something, but yeah, I don't know anything about Soapy Waffles. I guess that's the name of
Yeah,
live stream
they made like Mopiness of Doom into an episode. It's not finished, but like they made it like an animation.
You
And
guys see
everything.
this? You guys see this from Starglaze? I was the better invader. I should have got a planet, and I shouldn't be stealing this one from you. That's adorable.
Sorry to leave so abruptly. If you're still live streaming, can you let them know I didn't mean to leave so abruptly? I just had to go like right. Oh, not a problem, Stanley. It's all good.
You know what? I should download an amino app, the amino app, because I like how. Well, what's so cool about amino app is that you could also put in your own like artwork in there,
Yeah, you can.
and and also your own little GIF animation or whatever they do in there. I find that really cool, and also the questions they put up. Not to mention the questions they put up, like how big of a fan you are.
Oh yeah,
Like,
there's a lot of quizzes.
Prove your fandom.
Yeah, and I think that's it, right?
I guess.
But either way, I just like how people just do that and just like put up their artwork of that certain fan base thing.
Oh, if only Scourge was still here. Why was there bacon in the soup?
Yeah.
I made it
myself.
Yeah. Why was there bacon in the soup?
I made it myself.
Doesn't Gur scream like I made it myself?
Yes, but I can't scream right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I would scream, but like no.
I want to get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. They would hear.
Yeah. Then I just see the lights flickering again, and there's my mom, kind of looking like the Grudge. Hi. That's literally what she looked like that time. She like had her hair down and she looked like the Grudge, and she just like yelling at me because I have headphones on. That was the only reason.
Yeah. Have you the brainworms? I don't know what that means. Is that a quote from the show?
That's another quote from Zim. He said to the bus driver when he asked for money, when she asked for money, you know, like, you have to pay to be on this filthy machine. Have you the brainworms?
Oh, okay, gotcha. I really gotta rewatch. I know I keep saying it, but I really gotta rewatch it.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, it's a good show. Real good show. A really good show.
I really don't know who the person at the Dunkin' Donut.
Oh, he's talking about the person behind Soapy Waffles. Forget her name now, but she was the one doing all the streaming. She would be doing backgrounds for it, a little bit of animation on the project. Oh, and Stanley's here. He's watching the stream.
Hey, Stanley.
Hey.
And honest to goodness, don't worry about leaving so abruptly. It's totally cool, man. It's all good.
It was actually kind of funny, though. That's what I told him. I said, that's fine. It was actually kind of funny.
Yeah. I'm just loving the quotes, like all the different quotes from the show just like showing up. Hi.
Hi.
What is that emoji? That looks so cool.
Oh, it's just
a standard emoji.
I don't know.
Is it just like the standard smiley face?
I think it's a smiley face.
Oh, okay.
Nope, that's not it. You just hit the emoji button, actually.
Is the emoji button?
Oh, there is an emoji button. Oh, I didn't even notice. Emoji.
Really? Emoji.
I'm gonna put a sunglasses emoji in the chat.
Thoughts about emoji?
Do it. Go for it.
Bam.
Bam. Cool, dude.
Woo!
There's my emoji.
Yeah. Oh man. Actually, I was so happy that there's like emojis on Twitter, so I put like a little barbershop poll and some music notes right beside my my description, because it's like, yeah, it works. Nice. It describes me.
It describes me.
Whoa, some cool emojis here. Is there a barber pole here? Yes, there is. Heck yeah. Send that one out.
I like the fact how we just diverted to just emojis that we have in our command.
I'm having fun right now.
I'm having the time of my life. I don't care what you guys are saying.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
I found the perfect
I care what you guys are saying.
I found the perfect ones for Dib here.
Is it?
The Ghost and the Alien.
It's an emoji fest now. The emojis are taking over. Oh man,
Melon.
watch him alone. Loving this right now. Wait, that's yo, volcanic ash with the aliens.
Yeah,
Aliens or skulls?
there's like so many here.
Oh no, but we putting you to sleep.
I wasn't even sure what that was. I was like, N. Oh wait, said.
N. Right.
Don't come in.
First thing I do when I go to school.
I'll lay eggs in your stomach.
Don't come closer or I'll
Oh, cool, a bat. I like the
lay
bat.
eggs in your stomach.
Stanley quality content.
That's right.
Quality content. Mm.
What was that one? Oh, dolls. You sent creepy dolls.
Man, oh man.
Oh, there's a spider too. I like the spider.
A spider.
Oh, and there's a spider web.
Some spider. Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oh, and then there's the creepy moon emoji.
That's exactly what. I don't know if you guys have you guys ever played the first Spider-Man game on. I think it's there's one on the PlayStation, one on the N64, but in the intro to it, Stan Lee is like he's like he's doing like a little monologue, and he literally just goes like, "Hello, Stan Lee, creator of Spider-Man, Stan Lee here," and he just goes off on this monologue before you play it. It's so funny. It's so cool, but it's so funny. All the thrills and chills.
Oh, it looks kind of like my ocean ate like the guy. It looks like a shark eating a guy. That's actually the ocean, and that's the person levitating. Apparently. Oh, the emojis I sent. It looks like a shark almost eating a guy, but it's like it's an ocean wave and a guy levitating. I thought it was a shark, so I could have the shark eat the guy.
Stan was the man. I agree. Abso-freaking-lutely was the man.
Yeah.
Ocean Man.
Ocean Man.
Yeah. Ocean. I see Starglaze as being sharp. Got a right handle on things. You getting eaten by a shark? Yeah. No kidding.
Yes.
What the heck is that? Is that a floppy disk?
Yes.
Oh.
It's also like the default save icon in most things, if you'll notice. Like,
yeah,
like a floppy disk.
That's right. That's right.
I actually have a computer still that can take floppy disks. It still works and everything. It's my first laptop.
Does it sound like when it starts up?
No, that's only for dial-up that does that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason that they would do that. Because of the dial-up connection. You can actually still get dial-ups to this day, and certain parts of Canada still have dial-up because they're so rural.
Take me by the hand, lead me to the land.
That was very punny, my friend. Well, you're absolutely. I love me some puns. I'm just hoping Stanley also enjoyed them.
It's the what? It's the.
I'm still trying to figure out what everybody's talking up in the before the chat. The waffles. What was it again?
Soapy waffles.
Yeah.
You guys want a link to their YouTube channel or something?
Yes, please. Well, I do. I don't know who. I'm so lost what they're talking about. So I'm like, what?
Dang it! Oh, there are more to come, my friend.
There.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
There's a link in that's there, and they have like all these
again.
Soapy waffles.
Yeah,
they have
all kinds of little shorts.
I wonder if there is. That would be just so funny if there was just a randomly placed Invader Zim emoji somewhere here.
Happiness? No. Happiness of Doom. There we go. That's the one.
Darn, I found one. Remember this on Zim's door?
Also the puns. Oh, okay.
This one, remember? He had like the men's sign on his door.
The puns.
The puns. But I found an Invader Zim emoji. Like Zim was a men's door sign on his door.
Oh, it would be so cool to create your own.
Like on his house.
You know, it would be so cool to
create
your own emojis here. It's just like,
Hey Andrew, the boss. How are you doing?
Oh, his was triangular, so that's not really accurate to the show. Darn it.
I know I'm late to the acapella chat, but if y'all never heard I love Triforce films. I like Mr. Dudes. He does good covers of stuff, and I have heard his Invader Zim theme. It's amazing. Sorry, I just had to point that out. See you later, Stanley. See you, buddy.
What?
Trying to clear your throat?
Bye.
I ran out of emojis. We're done. With all these other ones. Oh, that's a cool eye one, though.
That knowledge. It fuels me.
Oh, I guess Stanley was able to tell Duncan about why Emily had stopped live streaming. Well, sounds like that's been settled then. That's good then.
You can't take puns anymore at all.
Can't take the puns anymore.
You scared him away.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry, not sorry.
There's a guy in who was in my electronics class who loves puns too.
Oh yeah, shocking.
Yeah.
Because shocking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Anyway.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's actually colorblind too, but
oh, there you
yeah,
go.
colorblind technician. Has to cut the red wire. Which one's the red wire?
Which one's the red wire?
A big final battle in space and enter the Florpus? Heck yeah, that'd be super cool.
That'd be
Oh
awesome.
my gosh. I'd love to see something like that. Zim would battle the Florpus.
Oh.
Oh. I'm sure we'll do another live stream soon, or you might be able to message him via YouTube. I don't know.
Can't type fast.
Oh.
Keep making typos. Fro you.
I can tell him after you.
Hacker release the monkey.
Release the monkeys.
Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do.
But yeah, there are a lot of emojis for YouTube, aren't there? Like I was just scrolling.
No
through
freaking
these on-
kidding! My goodness.
Yeah.
The heck is this one? Oh, it's like a side face? I don't know. What? I'm trying to figure this one out.
What one do you?
It's like a side face.
I didn't even see that one.
I don't know what that is supposed to be, but I can't tell. And we're back to the emojis.
Moyai? I don't know what this is. I'll have to Google that one. Oh, it's the Easter Island things.
Oh.
See, when you type in Moyai, it shows you
Squidward's
like
house.
Easter. Squidward's house, yeah.
Angry monkeys.
Angry monkey.
Oh wait, it tells you there. Oh, Moyai. Oh, okay, that was the thing you just said. Okay.
Oh, Florpus is a storm cloud. So,
Wait, what?
yes. Oh, someone said people are making a theory that Florpus is a storm cloud, so I sent a
What?
storm cloud.
Oh, cumuloflorpus. Like never mind.
Cumulonimbus.
You were reaching there and you know it.
Hey, cumulonimbus is a storm cloud, so it works. In the context of the theory, but
It's fine. Oh, it was me. I was the turkey all along.
I love how like the flag emoji is not just flag; it's triangular flag on post.
Wait, where's that
the
one?
flag. It's in objects.
Objects. Oh, okay. So...
It's not just flag. Oh, but a link is just a link, and a shopping cart is just a shopping cart. Okay.
Hey, there's a retro TV like one I own. I actually have one like that, sort of.
Well, that's super cool. It's like the one before the. I don't know what those kinds of. I guess it's like an antenna-based TV. I don't know.
There's
I think there's CRT TVs or something.
Well, CRT, yeah, I don't know if that's a CRT, or maybe it is. I don't know, like a newer, like a later version of one.
Yeah, I have like a portable from the turn of the century there. That it's just it kind of looks like that, and it's got like 1 antenna. It doesn't have 2. It does work 100%. It's 5 inches.
I was the turkey. Me. I was the turkey all along.
Getting better, getting better.
Thank you. Yeah. Still not good, but you know.
Scourge would still be shaking her head at all of us. Going,
Oh yeah, probably.
For
She's
shame.
probably involuntarily shaking her head right now because she sensed my terrible impression.
I sense little warning lights going off in her head right there.
Her GER senses are tingling. Her GER senses are tingling.
Duty.
Yeah.
Well, emoji town. Sourage's skirt sense?
I can't. I'm actually learning how to touch type, so I'm like not super accurate right now.
That's all good. Wait, touch type? What do you mean by that?
I use all 10 fingers instead of 2.
Oh, I didn't know what it was called. I mean, typing in general is touch typing, because you touch to type.
Yeah, especially on a touch screen.
What? Why is it called touch typing? That's so weird.
It's just always been called that. Because you go by feel instead of looking at it.
I'm touch typing. I'm pencil writing. Like, okay, well, yeah, that's what you do.
I'm screen looking.
Screen looking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just.
I'm triple screening, which works perfectly for live streaming because I have like you guys on one screen and I got whatever I want to put on the streaming screen on another screen so I can find it first and then I have the stream. I can't live stream without 3 screens. It's just not gonna happen.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious! It's only 6 p.m. and I'm freaking yawning.
It's
what
almost
the hell,
10.
man?
I should be the one yawning. It's almost 10.
Well, I should pass on some of my yawn to you then.
Yeah, totally.
If you can't hear it, you can't see it. So I guess you're not getting.
Well, I can hear you. I can't see you though.
Yeah, you can hear that. My Patrick impression. SpongeBob.
Well, you tell me.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No.
Whenever I do Squidward's laugh, I always think that I sound like a child crying. Like, that's not it at all. I'm sorry, Roger Bumpass. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like he's watching this.
He's watching the stream right
What
now.
if like a lot of like the Nickelodeon voice actors are just like secretly watching this live stream right now?
Oh
Except, of course, it would say more than 8 people watching, but still.
It kind of reminds me of when I was working on my membrane impression when I thought I was going to have to be membrane for that comic dub. I was just like, if I actually put this in the episode, I'm pretty sure Roger Bumpass would come up to my house and slap me in the face.
No.
And he'd just slap me silly and be like, no, and then walk away.
Goodness gracious me. You have a very angry and well-tempered Roger Bumpass in your imagination.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm very particularly perturbed with you, Novi.
Yeah, he'd just be doing his membrane impression. How dare you make membrane sound like that? How dare you?
How dare you?
He would never hit you. I agree, Duncan. I agree. He's a gentle giant. Or rather, a gentle soul. I don't know how tall he is, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Probably taller than me. I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
That's why I thought I was the tiny person they were referring to, because I'm probably the smallest out of all.
Oh, 5'5" ain't small though.
I feel like Professor Membrane is like a sadistic psychopath. There we go.
Yeah, like he just randomly laughs at his son, like he just you should be studying real science, or I don't forget why, but he just randomly started maniacally laughing in the middle of an episode, and like Dibs just has this horrible look on his face, like what's going on?
You know what's funny to me is you guys have played Smash, right?
Yeah.
So now that I think about it, Roger Bumpass's his membrane voice kind of sounds like the announcer. Super Smash Brothers! I'm making toast. You know, like I can tell you the similarity.
There's actually an episode of Teen Titans where he was in one of the episodes, and I forget, he was like Dr. Light or something. And every time he talked, I'm like, "It's membrane! It's membrane!"
Wait, Dr. Light as in from Mega Man?
I don't know. It's like some villain that they had in Teen Titans, like the original series, and one of the final seasons. They had this. His like thing was about light. I don't know, Dr. Luminosity. I don't know.
There's a theory that he's actually Irken. What? Interesting. That would be interesting.
Dib finds out that he's actually an alien.
It's like from like the nose down, he's Irken, but you can't see it because of his coat.
Nice. But it would be funny if like Div found out he has like Irken in his blood, like it's alluded to so many generations or some sort of alien.
And then he and Zim have like a measuring contest to see who's taller. It's like, ha! I'm still the taller Irken.
Yeah, I like how there was one fan fiction where they had like this weird competition between Zim and Dib. Like Zim was really good at football and Dib was really jealous, and so he went over to his house at the end of the day and he's like, "Zim, we're just gonna do like a competition and see which one's better, Irkens or humans." And like they have this giant rock on Zim's lawn, and he's like, "I dare," and like Zim's like, "I'm gonna try to rip this rock and see if I can get it like higher than you," and Zim like fails miserably, and then Dib tries and he fails miserably, and then Dib does something with Zim's lawn gnome and ends up smashing it, and then Zim goes back in the house and like Dib's like, "Oh yes, we'll get some more stuff to go compete with," and Zim comes out with a broom and just chases him away with the broom.
What?
Quick question from Starglaze. Why does Zadar exist?
Zim and Dib relationship. Zadar?
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
I don't know. You'd have to ask the people that wrote. Is this fan
I found
fiction?
the perfect picture for that. Actually, it was
God.
I don't know. You'd have to ask the people who wrote
I'm not
that.
Stuff. I'm not a shipper. Just tell
I'm not
a.
Yeah, no. Shipping's not my thing. Fan fiction's not my thing. So I don't have a clue. Don't have a clue.
No.
I mean, shipping is nice and well, but some things you just can't cross the line.
Yes.
Oh God, please no.
I guess people can do what they want, but
okay.
Like Stanley said, you do you. So
this is like opinion of Zadar. Censored forever.
Oh my God, that's good.
And scene.
Forever.
It's a lot of really weird, like anti-Zadar ones too. I like the anti ones. They're kind of funny. There's like one where someone drew Zim and Dib holding hands, and they're conscious in this drawing. So they're like, "Why are we holding hands?" And they're freaking out, going like, "I really hate who did this to us." They're like trying to pull their hands apart, but they're drawn that way.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
But yeah, it's kind of funny, like just thinking of them being conscious and like seeing what the artist is doing to them and being like, no, why?
What?
What?
I'm reading the chat right now.
Actually, really cool. What's really cool, really thought out and executed?
Oh, I think what they posted just a moment ago, something about there being like a comic blog that was posted where Membrane was once a big Irken scientist and Zim was actually created with a fraction of his DNA.
Oh, wow. I missed all that.
No, Zim was genuinely Oh, I thought those were coffee cups for a second.
Oh, no. It's like cola, I think, or something.
It reminds me of like in a Goofy movie, the soup can that Goofy opens with his teeth.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh no?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's all good.
It's fine.
No, that movie is super amazing, though. I'd highly recommend watching it. It's very good. And you know what? It's got a really good sequel as well.
Nice. Every time I see this image, it just
fall apart, and maybe love is the
There's a reason why for the first time ever seeing it. Then the lady walks in. How do I? Oh, it's so good. It's such a good movie. Probably poop cola cans. Yeah, probably.
all I can think about when I see that image though is just like the SpongeBob episode where he's procrastinating and he can't think of what to write.
The.
Right? And he's got like this fancy doll. He's like,
Well,
"Oh,
Yuri,
yeah,
what do you think so far?
The. And it's like, wasn't it like the T was like in that like fancy like.
yeah," and he's like
Vinage
going
sort of
at
thing?
it, going like it's gonna be so good. Then you look at the page and it's like,
Yeah.
the fanciest version of the like calligraphy all the way, but like, oh, me.
Burn.
Now I got that song stuck in my head. Eye to Eye. It's a good song. What's the name of the singer again? I forgot. It's
You know, at first, you know, in truth, when I heard the guy sing, I thought it was Michael Jackson.
It sounds like him. Actually, I think there was
You
a
mean The
thing about that.
Weeknd?
I think there was a thing about it. I thought The Weeknd sounded like Michael Jackson with that song, like "In the Night When She Comes." I thought that was a Michael Jackson
That's the
song.
song you were singing. Oh yeah, I was like, what are they singing?
No,
I
that's
was
not,
one of
that's not the song I was singing. The one that Daydreamer and I were just singing a moment ago is called "Eye to Eye," and it's featured in Goofy Movie, but I don't remember the name of the singer.
Oh, nice.
It is Tahir Shah. No, that's not it. Wait, is it? No, that's not it. 1 second. I looked up something completely different. Stand out singer. Kevin Campbell, that's his name.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, back to what we were. For the first time ever. The Goofy Movie is a cult classic, that it is.
See
The. But I think one of the best parts about that movie is the opening one with Max singing "After Today." Ever just one.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, but I thought Daydreamer Night was gonna say something.
What?
Oh no. He's just like sitting there, just like yep, and you're just like, what was he gonna say?
What? No, I'm serious. I'm like yawning to the max right here.
Seriously though, you guys are 4 hours behind me. How?
Well, the weather here is really cold, and it's been raining just a little while ago, in my area, that is. And I'm like super toasty with my blanket on me.
Toasty.
Yeah, and I'm like feeling very drowsy just because of that.
Oh, gotcha.
One thing I've always thought about with Zim is just what would it be like if he had to take anger management classes as part of his schooling. Like his fitters is like, Zim, you can't be in our class anymore. You have to go to anger management, forces him to. How would he react to all
I don't
that?
know how he would react, but I'm just going to imagine a scenario in which he's trolling the class.
Yep, so angry. Yep, can't control my emotions. Yep.
That's funny.
End scene. Oh my god. I don't know. The improv wasn't hitting me there.
Yep. Can I go home now?
Yeah, exactly.
Later, dude, Novi D. I remember reading some about Dib being sick from
Nice drawl. Texas twang.
Texas twang.
Some Texas twang.
Nice.
I do declare.
I do declare. I said I do declare.
You went like full on Kentucky, like Foghorn Leghorn. I said I do declare, son. I do declare indeed. See
Nice
that
save, Invader dude. She's like, Dib is sick was the name. It almost seemed like Dib is just sick all the time. Like she was insulting Dib, and then she's like, next line. What's the name of the fanfiction?
Right. Zim voice. Oh, thank you, Pixel Shark. I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, I totally agree with Stargaze. There's a lot of really dark fan fiction out there. It's hard to find ones that aren't super duper.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I would never want to delve into them.
One of my favorites though is the ones where they have different Invader Zim characters reacting to the different relationships. Like no matter how messed up the relationship are, they're just going like, "Why is this a thing?"
No.
Oh.
Have you read Orange?
I don't.
What's Orange? Oh, is that another?
I should assume it's some Invader Zim fan fiction. I don't know.
I see.
Zadar, version of the Iron Giant. Oh, Zim and Dib friends. Okay, I approve of that.
Pixel Shark with awe. Yeah, agreed. Daydreamer, you're part of the fetus melting everyone's heart.
What happened?
I think. Sorry, what's going on?
I don't know either. Can you explain?
I'm sorry. I was just dealing with something. What happened?
Oh no, I was because I think a lot of the chat was able to hear like there's I guess there's a child in your end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you're I guess like a. Yeah, so I was just making some people were like saying like aw and stuff. So I'm like, oh yeah, your part of the stream is melting everyone's heart.
Oh, that's what you were commenting on. I thought it was Daydreamer's awesome voice.
Oh, I mean that melts hearts too, but
except Sims, he hates it.
Yeah, exactly.
It hardens his heart every time he hears it.
Uh-huh.
What? What? What the heck? That's the weirdest fan fiction ever. I found one where Zim kept shoving random stuff in Dib's toilet and Dib would scream. It actually made me laugh.
I have to leave for a second. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Okay.
So, Daydreamer, what's new?
Nothing much, eh?
How's the line coming?
Oh, dang it. Yeah, you just had to remind me, huh? After the stream, I had to go for it. Now that I'm free from all the tests I had to go through.
It's practically a meme now. Every time I say hi to you, oh, how's the line? You're like, crap.
Crap, yeah. How's the line? That's gonna be your catchphrase right there. How's the line? That's your first greeting.
Yeah, even when there is no line. How's the line?
How's the line? I'm like, crap.
I actually would have laughed if you just said the line randomly and said, here you go. Now you can stop bugging me. And then I'll be like, but you didn't record it. And you'll be like, sucks to suck. Fan fiction is odd. I totally agree. I'm making pizza rolls. Nice.
I sometimes read fan fictions when it's called. I mean, there's some fan fictions that are really weird, but there's some that are really good because it gives you an alternative story to it, you know? Like, oh, what would happen if like sometimes they make it really serious.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't work, but a lot of times it does.
My favorite serious Invader Zim fan fiction is definitely Saving Zim. I never thought I would ever cry at anything Invader Zim, but I have.
And what was the story about, or the summary?
The story is basically it's 20 years in the future, so Dib is 30 years old now, I think. Yeah, probably like 32, I guess, because I think he's 12 in the show. And he's living on his own, and he's a paranormal investigator, so he got that far, which is nice. And he's just at a point in his life where he kind of wants a girlfriend, but you know, he's just super awkward about it, everything. But he's trying to turn to a point where he's no longer hunting Zim. He's kind of more like a frenemy of Zim now. Just like he doesn't not like super clingy to Zim, but like he kind of looks over him almost like an older brother sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, because there's always been conflict in each other.
Yeah, but like after a while, Zim kind of stopped taking over Earth, so Dib just kind of keeps an eye on him now because he's starting to die and like everything, and he's his pack shutting down. It's just so sad. I want Pirate
Oh,
Monkeys to make more of the audiobook. I'm still waiting for another chapter. The last one I read, oh man, I was bawling my eyes out because I actually could. Because last time I was like when I was listening to it the first time, I was
yeah,
listening to it at work, and I'm like, I can't bawl my eyes out. I have to go back on the phone and talk to people. I can't
yeah.
be like, thank you for calling them.
Why are you crying?
I'm sorry. I was just listening to an audio book. Thank you for calling. What was your name? I can't focus.
That's funny. That would be funny actually. You know what? Speaking of something serious, there was this comic. I think I told you guys. I don't know if I did tell you guys. Whatever.
Tickling of too. Yeah, go ahead.
There was a comic, like a short comic, not like a real one, but you know, one of the people they do their own fan fiction comic. This one was really interesting because so this little short story, which is like 2 pages long, but it was really nice and really serious, is that you have a Dib and Zim, and they're both working together. There's no age difference, but for some reason they're in a room, like a death room, and they're trying to figure out to get out, and they could get out, but there are like little puzzles that they had to figure out to do it, and sometimes a lot of the puzzles ended up them getting killed. And what happens is that like there comes a part where they're almost at the end, or they're gonna end the whole thing. Zim stops Dib from going further and tells him the whole truth, saying that Dib, stop, you're gonna die here. Like he knows it. And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, Dib, you died here many times already. He's like, what's going on? He's like, and Zim tells him further, saying like, for some reason, we kept on repeating this part over and over, but with you dying. And like and when Zim also dies, everything resets. For some reason, Zim is the only one that could actually remember it, but not Dib.
Oh, okay. That's kind of like that X-Files episode with like this bank robbery, and the girl kept remembering it and had to tell everybody what was going on every single time.
Yeah, and
kind
like
of that same idea, like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, and she, what's called Zim kept on telling Dib to like, he kept on telling them that no matter how we do it, no matter what versions we do it, you always end up dying. That's what he always tells them. And I forgot how it ended, or it never really ended. I'm not really sure, but it was like pretty dark. I was like, oh shit.
You guys talking about?
Some comic.
Serious fan fictions about Invader Zim that make you kind of
I see.
like emotionally attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are actually pretty good.
Although there's this one that Duncan Notice mentioned called Tinkling of Doom. Sounds suggestive.
Right.
I don't know. Who's doing the tickling and why?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
If it's Gur, maybe that's fine. I'm tickling you to death. No, I don't know.
It's a Gur tickling Dib or something. Okay. Yeah.
Tickly. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I remember the Iron Giant ending. Oh, that actually made me want to cry. Just put Zim in that situation. Oh. Yeah.
What happened at the end of the Iron Giant? I'm blank. I've seen the movie several times, but it's been a long.
Didn't the Iron Giant die or something?
Yeah. Spoiler alert to anybody that hasn't watched it. The Iron Giant actually sacrificed himself because of a stupid mistake from some guy throwing a missile, and it was way too close to the town.
Yeah, I remember that now.
And the Iron Giant made a decision like to only wait to the intercepted. He had to go fly up in the air and get hit by it directly.
Oh, well, thank you, Pixel Shark. It says my Gur is precious.
Your Gur is precious.
My precious.
I've been trying, but I'm still not good enough to beat Scourge, so I can't
Like Dave,
recast
you were
myself
here-
as Scourge.
Dave, you were here doing the Smeagol impression. Okay, do you?
My precious. My precious. Eagle.
Oh, no.
Just the Hobbit says. My precious.
To her.
Nice. You do it way better than all of us.
I mean,
Yeah,
I could do the
I'm-
voice, but I don't think I could do it like as because I can't remember any of the lines, and I don't know
I
any
was
of
the
You're
it.
weird-
doing better than me. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was the weird kid that like learned all the lines verbatim and then just went through it and did the whole thing. But I recorded myself on my camcorder actually on my camera years and years ago, and I still have it. But it was me and my I was still living with my parents at the time, and I was in the garage, and I set it on the floor because I wanted to get in the pose. And so I literally was like just in my pajamas, I think, and I just like walk onto the screen and I just start doing the lines. It was very that Gollum.
Not gone.
Who's Gollum? I'm curious now.
Not Gollum, though.
Favorite Gollum is kind of unique. You know,
Totally yours.
Andy Serkis would be. I feel like he would actually enjoy any person's Gollum voice, which is super cool.
I wonder what Richard Horvitz would think of your Zim impression.
I am genuinely curious about that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm actually very curious of what was his name again? Who plays Dib?
Oh, Andy
Something Bergman?
Beaverman?
Mm-hmm.
Andy Bergman or something like that.
Yeah,
I wonder what he'll say about my impression. He's
I
like,
don't know.
"You can't replace me."
I wonder
That'll be
what Gaz's voice actor would think of my impression. Probably just say something rude in Gaz's voice.
No.
There can only be one Gaz.
Although
and
I
I'm
have a
her.
fun little fanboy story that I have. You know Charles Martinet?
No.
He's the voice of Mario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and 5 years ago, actually almost 6 years ago now, I went to go see him at a retro expo that was happening in Vancouver, and being the person that I was, Andy Berman. Okay, that's what it is. I had him sign all my things. I had him sign like a few games. I was that person, and then I mean I was happy that I did it though, because I there were games that like my dad owned, my mom owned, and my brother had, so I wanted to like get them all a signed copy of something, and I then ran through all of my Mario impressions right in front of him.
Oh.
And yeah, I did Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi, and I just rifled through them all. And of course, it was like, oh, thank you so much, and I felt so good. But then afterwards, I'm like, man, that was. I mean, I'm both glad I did it at the same time. I'm like, yeah, that might have been cringy for some,
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But have you guys ever watched the documentary, like the voice actor documentary? I think it was like Behind the Voices or something.
I know that voice.
Oh, I know that voice. Yes.
Yeah.
I like the.
I've seen most of it.
Yeah, I like the one where it's Yakko's voice actor, and he's like telling this little kid, like, "I'm Yakko, like I play Yakko and everything," and he does the voice for him, and he's like, "I could do a better Yakko impression than you," and he was the actual voice actor for Yakko. No, impressing some people, and he even admitted he was like so nervous doing the voice in front of this kid because he wanted to impress him.
That's Rob Paulson for you.
And then the kid's like, "I could do it better than you."
I'm Yakko.
Yakko Warner.
I used to know that song. The
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Bolivia, something. Colombia, then Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, then Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica.
I forgot.
Man, I swear to God,
Exactly. Yes, correct.
Africa has way too many countries
Yeah.
or states. Is this a country or state?
No,
Sorry?
I think
I
it was
mean-
all countries in the song.
No,
It was all-
yeah.
It was all countries that were being sung in that song, but Wacko did a song on like this mock Jeopardy thing that they were doing, where he sung all the states and their capitals.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was in the style of what's that tune? It's like da 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 da
Elmo's
da
World?
da. Sorry.
Elmo's
No, but I
World,
see how you
or-
think it's like
That's what I was thinking when you heard that.
Wait, keep on singing.
What is that song?
I have no
But anyways,
idea.
that's the tune that Turkey in the Straw. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Wesley Willis is. I have not a clue.
No deal. No clue.
Wesley Willis.
I feel like it's from
musician, singer-songwriter.
I feel like that's from Mickey Mouse or something. I don't know.
Oh, kind of does sound like from like the old cartoons from like the 30s or 40s. Or something.
Yeah, like when he's whistling, like
yeah, from the black and white versions actually.
But that sounds different. That's not quite.
I don't know.
But I hate it when you like have a piece of music in your head and you're like you're not sure what it's from, if it's like from a game or a show or if it's like an actual song, and you're just like I keep having it in my head, and then you finally get it and you just shout it out loud. And you're like, it's this.
I had that the other day. With a Final Fantasy song that I couldn't place, and it had me stumped for like a good half hour. I'm like, well, wait a minute, that's what it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't win at those musical trivia things where they show you they you listen to a bit of the song. They used to do ones on like the site called You Now where you just do live streaming on the site, and I only got one, and it was Justin Bieber's Baby. That was the only one I knew. That she like started playing it on the guitar, and I'm like that I know that song. I typed it out the fastest.
I know you can. I know you do.
I'm ashamed, actually. I looked on my tablet the other day and I found 2 Justin Bieber songs.
No, don't be ashamed of it. People have just like the song. That's it. Don't like the person if you don't want to.
Yeah, I had Boyfriend, and there was like one that he was just.
Wait,
like,
he had a song called Boyfriend?
Yeah, like Justin Bieber's Boyfriend. You listen to the song and it's trash.
No, I do know he has the song. How did it go again?
Oh, it's so bad. If I was your boyfriend and never let you go.
Yeah.
And then he just goes like swag, swag, swag,
and there goes
swag,
the whale cry.
swag. I can't think of lyrics. Swag.
There's like then there's the whale cry.
The what?
The whale cry. The whale.
In that song?
Right? Or am I thinking of another one?
Oh, wait a minute. You're thinking of it's in Where Are You Now? It's a that thing, right?
No.
Oh, then I'm wrong. Cool.
No, I
don't know.
Friday. Oh God, no, not that song.
Whale.
No.
I like the parody of that song, Tuesday.
The parody,
I have
yeah.
Tuesday off now, so I just go. It's Tuesday.
When I first
hop on Tuesday.
when I heard the song Friday, that thing gave me a huge migraine, and I was just barely at least 30 seconds into the video.
Someone made a meme about that. With Invader Zim, they had Zim in front of the tallest where he's saying, like you made them worse or better, and they turned that quote into like about Friday. They were talking about Friday instead of the last invasion, and it was just Zim going, it's like inventing Doom 1 or something about that. Like it was just that, but like with Friday, and he's like, you made Friday worse or better. I don't remember what that was, but it was just like Invaders. It's just Friday. No idea. It's just some random YouTube poop.
YouTube poop.
Yeah.
One of those in a long time.
But it was so funny. Like just. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's gotta get up, gotta invade, and then they just like had some going like invade, yeah, invade, yeah, and then they had like gotta get on it, impending Doom 1, like just Doom 2 or something like that. But yeah, just to have like Zim's face in front of Rebecca Black's face. It made Friday worse.
Wow.
Or better. I think it was better.
Better.
I like to think he made it better. Because it was actually funny.
Better. Oh, Navi, do you want me to look for some what's called like alternatives besides the Google Hangouts that we use, so we could watch like if we wanted to watch, videos, or you wanted to show any of your photos, or like or hear any music like that doesn't end up lagging in front of everybody.
Oh, well, the only thing about the music and watching stuff is that you get copyright strikes for that. So it would not be able to be on like YouTube, but if you go on a different platform, it could just be like us just having fun, and we're just kind of, I don't know how we would do that with YouTube being the way it is. Like, I mean, I can stream like using a different thing instead of Hangouts, like that wouldn't lag. It's called OBS, but the only thing is,
I have that.
You guys would have to like watch the stream instead of the call, so you'd have the lag and you'd hear yourself. It wouldn't be fun.
I did that the first time. The first stream that we did, I opened up the link to the stream on a separate thing, and I kept hearing like everybody's voice echoing. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, it didn't really hit me at first, but then afterwards I was like, oh, what if I just mute the YouTube part of it? Oh, that's better,
Yeah, someone said you could use Rabbit and make a YouTube post about it. We could do that, kind of like. Yeah, it's that thing that Daydream was mentioning about, where it's kind of like Hangouts, but you got a YouTube video on top of it.
Oh, I see. Okay,
and we're all watching the YouTube video in real time. Kind of like YouTube's Premiere function, like that sort of idea. So it could work. I could possibly do it like Scourge does with the reviews of Star versus the Forces of Evil, where we just have a call and then we like record the footage of said call and then edit it with the episode in there or something, and like certain parts.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I do remember this idea.
Yeah, could do that.
Could. Should we? Yes.
Totally. At least once. Just try it.
just to try it. Let's see what happens.
But I think Stanley mentioned something about like trying it offline first to make sure it works.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Murphy's Law that happened today, right?
That's right. Wow, this episode is great. What are your thoughts, Novi?
Has to type really slow. 5 minutes later, it has this giant paragraph. Here you go. And someone has to read said paragraph. Out. So why did you just stop doing impression videos, by the way? I was kind of wondering about that.
Oh, I was okay. So I was kind of hoping that no one would really miss them that much, but I basically just lost interest in doing them and wanted to focus more on doing acapellas, because I don't know, I found more what's the word, satisfaction, I guess, in doing it. Like, I mean, I enjoyed the impressions and I still do impressions every once in a while, but it just, I don't know, there's just something about it that just, I wasn't going to be able to like keep having ideas kind of thing. That might have been part of it for me, but like I started coming up with ideas like one that I had was Invader Zim reading like words from the dictionary, and all the words were going to be about like mayhem and destruction and annihilation and things like that. I was going to do like some characters reading off of cereal boxes or off of boxes of anything, just like reading in general. But like, I don't know. For me, it was just like, it got to a point where I thought to myself, like, I'm going to eventually run out of ideas. And I wasn't as into it after a while as I was into the acapellas. So I just stuck to doing the acapellas.
It's kind of like me with the Owl World videos. I used to like do all these different videos for a game called Owl World, do music videos and whatnot. And after a while, I just started like hitting rock bottom, and I have sim videos I do as well. And I'm like, I gotta find something better. Let's start a fan project. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm super happy that people enjoy the impressions and all and whatnot. Although I did a Mario impression video that I have privated, because there's a person who made a very very negative comment on it. It's like I didn't want somebody else to discover the video and then discover this person's comment and then bombard them with negative comments back. So I was like, I'll just leave this one off in the dust, But I basically just because I think if you go on my YouTube page, I've left just the Pokemon Handbook Invader Zim impression up, and I think all the other ones I unlisted. Unless I've left all the Invader Zim impressions up, but I don't remember.
I don't know. I haven't looked in a while.
No, yeah,
Me neither.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so. But I'm glad I did them. Led me here.
Cool. One time you sent me lines, and I was just thinking, like, I wonder if you can do a Ben 10 impression, like of like teenage Ben. You ever heard his voice?
No.
No.
No. Yeah, like you did one scream or something in there, and I was just like, it sounds like his scream, like to a T.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I can find like a clip of older Ben if you just want to hear his voice.
For sure. Was this on like a DoomCider thing, or was this on
No, this
comic dub?
This was one of the comic dubs. This was the one where you were one of the factory workers and you're like running away from yeah, there was like you were running away from like the alarms and everything. As Stanley played one and he played the other guy.
That thing?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, yeah. I remember doing that scream.
As soon as I heard it, I'm like, am I reading too much into this, or does it kind of sound like...
Interesting. Yeah, I remember when I did it too, like it was one of those things where once I recorded it, I just kind of sat there and went, hey, that was pretty good. I didn't expect it to come out of me. Like, yeah. And it was like, yeah. It wasn't like a scream either. It was just like, because I had to like stifle as much as I could so as not to make too much noise. So it was like, ah! I had to like go into the recesses of my mouth in order to like pull that one off.
Nice.
Such a weird way to describe that. The recesses of my mouth to pull that one off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a clip here of him talking. I keep finding the original Ben 10. I know people like it, but I just want to hear the older one right now.
Yeah, I only ever watched a few episodes of the original Ben 10. That was all that I ever watched.
Which one, the older one or the younger one? You're trying to go
the younger
for?
one. He originally was 10 years old, and his name was Ben Tennyson, and he had 10 aliens.
Yeah, he got the scream down, but can he keep that like really high pitched voice throughout his talk?
I don't know.
That's gonna be hard though. But I think he could do it. I think he has like the right.
Oh,
tone.
cool! Found one. Cool, finally. Oh wait, does he talk? I don't think he talks that much in this one. Darn it. He only has one line. Wow. No. I was like, yes, finally a talking part, but he just says one line. He just says, "Let's get this over with." Which, while kind of fitting, is like, no. I'm surprised. It's really hard to find clips of him when he's not in his alien forms.
Oh, I didn't realize that Stargaze left. Says I have to go. Good night. Well, a bit belated, but have a good night, Starglaze. Good to have you on.
All right, good night.
Sorry about the belated goodbye.
No.
And also, Duncan Donut Master put a little bit of information about Wesley Willis. He was a singer-songwriter from Chicago, Illinois, and was diagnosed with schizophrenia in 1989. He's best known for his song Rock and Roll McDonald's and died on August 21st, 2003, at age 40 due to chronic, I'm going to butcher this, chronic myelogenous leukemia. Jeez. Rock and Roll, I'm going to have to look up Rock and Roll McDonald's because I might
Milioganius or something like that.
Milioganius?
Milo.
CML. I suppose it would be easier to say. But dang. At least you lived, I mean, I imagine you lived a fantastic career as a singer-songwriter, so. Yeah. Is that you, Frank Welker?
Oh, my back. It's killing me. We've been here for like what, 3 hours already.
Probably. Anyway, I found a link for it. My chat's like all weird together. I'll put like some dashes or something between so it's easier to tell.
Okay.
There you go. He has him talking. He's the one in the hoodie, the white hoodie with the green. there's 2 Bens in this episode, but the one that I'm talking about is the one in the white hoodie with the green on it.
Oh, is it in the YouTube link that you put?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The one underneath the dashes. Because I didn't realize everything that jumbles together in the chat. Didn't realize, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking for the teenage band. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Ben 23.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that kid. Yeah.
What the heck is that dude? He's like green with a.
Oh, he's like from a parallel dimension.
Oh, okay. Gray matter at the bottom there? Or no, that's not gray matter. Never mind.
No.
Looks like gray matter.
Oh no! Oh right, that they're like they're the same species as gray matter, but they're not very smart in this show. But I don't know. It's the best one I could find with him saying more than one line.
It's gyro time. Or Euro time, I guess.
Euro time, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, like the Ben 23 is being voiced by Tara Strong, whereas 16-year-old Ben, the other one, is being voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
By whom?
Yuri Lowenthal, I think it is. Probably butchering that, but he's the one who plays teenage Ben, so it's like both the Ben 10 voice actors, same
Interesting.
one.
Imagine talking to yourself, huh? More than once.
Oh, I do on the comic dubs.
So you think you could do older Ben's voice, or nah?
Let me just hear it one more time. Oops. As I mute the video. What is going on?
What?
Right here, Tetrax. I don't know. I feel like his voice is even still too deep for mine. Want to take a deep breath and tell me what's going on?
No, higher. You got to go higher, man.
Yeah, it's
higher.
Higher, yeah.
Oh, I thought it sounded too.
No, it's high
higher.
pitch.
It was high. It's high.
Want to tell me what's going on? No, that's dumb.
A little bit higher.
Well, are you serious?
Yeah.
That's like falsetto range for me, man.
Higher.
He'll sound like a pixie, and you'll be like, perfect.
Want to take a deep breath and tell me what's going on? It's terrible. Come on.
You almost got it.
Tell me what's going on.
He sounds like he's got like that sort of like that teenager sort of like his voice is starting to get a little bit deeper kind of thing. Like he sort of has like that Jason Marsden Max Goof sort of thing going on. That's what I hear.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I that's what I hear is Max Goof. Just like not as goofy, obviously, but.
Oh well, you still do a spot on screen for him.
I'll call you when I need to scream. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're doing Ben 10 fan. Yeah. Yeah, it's so perfect. Like he actually does sound like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Like you can do the stream, but you can't do the voice, but it's fine. For some reason, like we were doing a live stream and we ended up doing an Invader Zim joke and I ended up doing a Zim impression. And I hit the scream fine, and she's like, "You do such a good Zim impression." I'm like, "No, I don't. No, this is why I don't voice Zim. I have someone else to do that."
Yes. I want to hear your Zim impression.
Was that before or when I was during that time?
No, you guys weren't on this stream. This was for Star versus the Forces of Evil.
Oh.
And yeah, I just did like this one Zim impression, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's so good." Didn't like any of my other impressions, like the Zim one best. I'm like, okay, I see how it is. I'm actually proud of those ones, but this one, it's kind of like,
It's kind of.
Yeah, I guess I could attempt it again. I just went, I am Zim! Hope that wasn't too loud. Anyways,
Maybe we should keep it low for you.
yeah, but that was what I pretty much did. Like I can sort of do the yell, kinda, like, but like nothing else.
Maybe not around this time right now, because they're gonna come down. They're like, turn off your computer now. You're making too much noise.
No, we'll just come in and we'll flick the other light switch so your computer uses power.
Oh.
Like it's weird, like the wiring here.
Yeah.
I have to put a piece of tape over one of the light switches because if you flick that switch, it turns off the power here. But it turns on the light in the other room.
That is insane.
Yep. So there's a piece of duct tape, or not duct tape, electrical tape over that switch, and then there's another light switch behind me. I like the switch that went off because they take out the garbage down here or whatever, and they'll just instinctively turn off the light. I had to put a note on there. I said, please don't turn off light. Lisa doesn't like that. Yeah, just like an exclamation point, like please don't turn off the light, and then like in all caps, she doesn't like that.
Yeah. What?
Oh, I don't know, but they still do it. They still turn off the light despite the note.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they'll just tease me sometimes, or they'll actually just do it.
So hey, how are those lights? Are they on?
Yeah, because I don't use the one right above me, right? It's like the one kind of the side, because the one above me is too bright, kind of gives me a headache. So they just think, oh, she's got a light over there, she's fine. And, like they'll switch. I think one of the live streams, like the first one, they did end up leaving me in the dark for a good half an hour until we ended the stream, and I was like, okay, I'll turn the light back on now. Because at that time my keyboard situation was messed up. Like if I got the keyboard off my lap, I'd have to like move the microphone, and it just doesn't work. I got a keyboard drawer recently. It's actually made out of flooring.
Made out of flooring?
Yeah, the actual wood for it is just pieces of flooring put together, and it's just a slider we bought. And then the desk itself was just a door, like a straight up closet door.
I love how it, because you're demonstrating it, obviously with the audio, I can now hear the of the door going in and out. Got a drawer. There's mine.
It's my fancy drawer that houses all my RGB gaming gear.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Pro gaming.
Yo, and because it's an RGB keyboard, I can just turn off the light on it, and it's really hard for me to see and cheat when I'm trying to type.
I wonder if mine has a... No, probably not.
Is yours light up too? Or
I wonder. I've never actually tried it before, and I've had this keyboard for like 3 years.
Oh. Yeah, mine has like a backlight in it that you can customize.
I don't even know where the switch should be found.
I don't know, it's just a button on mine that looks like a light bulb.
That's cool.
Light bulb. Kinda, it looks like more like a sun, I would say, than a light bulb.
Wait, I think I have something like that on my keyboard. Do I? Do I? Actually, I do.
Do I?
Do I?
No, you got one that has a sun. I've just got a button that has a moon on it, but it says pause.
That's your sleep
break. So
that's your sleep button, I think, for your computer.
Oh, okay. I'll need that for around 10 o'clock every night. Click it.
Yeah, I just hibernate my computer. So if I'm in the middle of doing something, I'll just hibernate. It'll shut right off, and then you turn it back on, and it got all your stuff open. Wonderful feature. It's a wonderful feature that's disabled by default on desktops, which is obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear by it until Windows decides to do weird things, and it's like, I guess I have to turn it off.
Dang it.
such a fun killer, you know?
I know. What the heck, man?
Yeah, it took me like a year and a half to finally figure out how to get my tablet to work properly for drawing on Windows 10.
Step one, turn on.
Step 2, install driver in Windows 7 compatibility mode.
Like,
Step
and then
3,
step 3,
sit back and enjoy.
It's like, but it just goes complicated. Step 3 is like, now go back to step 2. Now put this program in this program. I was like,
oh yeah, like the list of like you're holding in your hand like a piece of paper just drops to the floor while you're still holding it up. So many instructions.
I like
rolls all the way down the hallway. You know.
I like Pixel Shark's comment. I have no clue about Ben 10, but that stuff is entertaining.
I have no clue about Ben 10. So yeah, I don't know much about Ben 10 myself, so I'm.
It's fine.
Yeah, they're getting bored. Somebody's getting bored.
I'm getting very bored. Oh, I see. Low energy.
Yeah.
We're ending the stream in 10 minutes anyway because I have to go to bed. But
yeah. We hit almost 4 hours. I'm like, what to talk about, what to say, what to talk about.
I'm like,
malfunctioning.
Like I could have kept on talking more, but it's getting, for me, I'm getting pretty drowsy right now, and I'm hungry.
Oh yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
Guess we should probably just end it now.
Sorry guys, if you thought you were getting bored. Sorry we couldn't entertain you much, but you know how like we're getting tired.
I'm sure
we had high energy for a bit there, but then it kind of petered off.
I'm sure we were all enjoying ourselves for the most part, but now it's just like,
now it's like awkward silence after awkward silence.
Oh yeah.
I had to think of many things to talk about, but every time I'm thinking of one, I'm like, I just went blank. I'm like, what was I gonna say again?
This was super fun though. I agree, Pixar Shark. I agree.
Yeah, this was fun. Again,
I like how we just had a conversation about emojis because we were so desperate for something to talk about. We're just like sending emojis.
Emojis. All about emojis. You know what? I'm very more excited when the movie does come out. We'll have like a huge blast of talking about it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. It's gonna be.
We'll have to have like an after party or something, or figure out that rabbit thing.
And we'll just talk about whatever, like, oh, what we thought about the characters and how, like, or did we think it was good? Was it bad? What we liked, what we didn't like? What was the whole concept of the story that we actually like, we didn't like, whatever.
And then someone will throw a curveball and we'll start talking about emojis again.
Well, you see now, it's not just emojis, it's poetry in emoji.
Poetry in emoji. I like
emoji.
Poetry emoji. Poetry emoji. By yours truly.
That's right.
He just
Emoetry.
Pomoetry.
Pomoetry. Goodness.
I like how people just communicate just through emojis only. That's it. Just emojis.
I don't know how I could do that. Like, how can you?
Yeah, that wouldn't be very easy. Oh boy, a stream about floor. Yes, I agree. I'm super duper looking forward to that. So when Enter the Fortress comes out, we're all just gonna be gushing about that movie. OM Gorsh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
OM Gorsh. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to talk about it, honest to goodness.
YouTube even has a middle finger emoji. Wow, they have everything. No, I didn't send that one.
Probably best not to. How good night, everybody. Middle finger.
And I'm gonna flip
it doesn't
off.
Really hold very well.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just flip off the stream now. Oh no, I didn't mean that way.
I'm gonna take a.
I think that's our
a poop.
We're looking at hieroglyphics thanks to emojis. Yeah, actually, that would be the case.
Yeah, hieroglyphics, and then, like once society comes into the future, they're like, oh, back then people used to communicate with these hieroglyphics, and it's just pure emojis.
Fist bump.
Fist bump.
I just fist bumped that comment. I just saw the fist bump at that point, and I'm like, they deserve a fist bump for that.
Yeah. But of course, oh my goodness.
I still find it ridiculous that you guys are more tired than me, and like I should be tired.
Sorry,
like-
we're like it's kind of cold right here for me, and I'm like warm up in a blanket.
Oh, my blanket's next to me. It's actually got polar bears on it. I'm not cold right now. No, I'm in
Really?
the basement, and there's like
Polar
no heat.
bears on a blanket.
Yeah,
Right.
I get much more Canadian than that.
No, I was
Really?
just gonna say because like
Bro,
'cause polar
hoof.
bears, they're in cold areas, but yet blankets are supposed to keep you warm.
But they
And
got
just-
fur, so they're warm with their fur, you know.
Right. First thing I think of when I see a polar bear is polar.
Polar.
Polar,
Just
bipolar
polar,
bear.
polar opposite.
Oh my gosh, though, there's actually a DeviantArt artist that you would probably love. That everything they draw is just a pun. Like everything. I'm not even kidding.
What?
Everything this person draws is a pun.
Oh,
Really?
Everything.
All right, sure. Put it up. Put it up.
I'll have to find them.
Are you imitating a horse galloping? But put it up. Put it up. Put it up.
Put it up, up.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why that's what came to mind, but just put it up. Put it up.
Put it up, up.
Yeah. Put it up. Put it up.
No, that's not it.
Oh, have you guys ever seen OKKO?
I've heard about it.
Okay, I've never heard of these people.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's a nice show actually. It's not like serious one, but it's like so the show kind of talks about like a society of superheroes and supervillains. Everybody has like some sort of that makes them like super, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like not everybody's a superhero, but some are, and people are just think of it like more of a society that everybody has powers. That's it.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Yeah. So, but it doesn't take in a serious role because it focuses on a. Oh, there it is. Daily paint pot belly pig.
What? Okay.
He's in a pot.
Oh my gosh.
What's this one?
Coconut crab.
I don't get
That's
it.
actually pretty good. I like the drawing.
I mean, the drawing's cool, but like, how's that? Where's the pun there?
I think that a lot of them are just like the animal names. Like maybe there actually is a coconut crab, but they drew it as like a coconut crab.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Huh.
Hmm.
I never knew.
I
that.
like this one.
Fish tank. You know what? I think I'm gonna have that as a background.
1276. Tanks weren't made in that time.
Maybe that's the number of the
I know.
actual.
I know. It's the make.
Wasabi. Wasabi.
Wasabi.
It'd be funnier if it was like wasabi.
Oh, this
Was
one
it?
looks
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
I love it.
What?
Hamster. Oh, I get it now. I thought, at first I thought they were just the first two ones, I thought they were like he draws something, he just names it. But you actually meant that whatever real thing out there,
Yeah.
he draws it literally. Sheer bird ice cream.
Oh, they got the Angry Birds on there.
Yeah. Sherbert.
Sure bird ice cream. Delicious.
These drawings are really good, actually.
They're
I
amazing.
know, they're so good. And they do it every single day, which is I thought
What?
amazing. Like every
my
single
gosh.
day. That's why it's called daily paint. Like every single day there's a drawing. Never miss
Wait,
a day.
so they always upload
Grizzly bears.
grizzly pears. I love the
Oh my
puns.
God.
That's actually pretty good. That's adorable.
I know, so many adorable puns they have.
I'll go. What's that? Tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
What's this one?
This is
Oh.
jelly beans.
Oh, fuck it, yeah.
Jellies.
Nice. Oh.
Gooseberries.
There's a crab called the coconut. Okay, I gotcha.
Oh, I like this one.
There's a
Cantaloupe.
coconut crab. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, can you see the piggies? There,
What? This
on the top right corner.
this one?
No, top right corner. Up. There we go. That's the one.
You mean this one?
Pigs in a blanket. Oh,
Oh,
that's adorable.
And then the wolf came and blew their house down.
Koala
pear.
pear.
We'll do like a bunch that are all like the same. So
Yeah, the same idea kind of thing.
it's what?
Sheepdog.
No. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so I was trying to tell you guys about OKKO.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
it follows the main story of a kid named KO.
I would not have thought that.
Yeah. But
Hoot funk.
and in the beginning of the show, it kind of starts off that he gets a job called GARS. There we go. Which like there's two, yeah, and then you have like two more. I mean, yeah, two more characters. One of the main characters called Enid and what was the other one? Enid and some other alien dude. But the whole point of the show is that they keep on fighting against this other company called Boxmores, and this guy named Boxman keeps on sending robots because he wants to destroy the plaza, but he always prevented it. And it's really nice because it's just goofy in a sense. It's just goofy.
Nice.
A bunch of superheroes and stuff, and it's just a little bit of stereotype, but it's really good.
Yeah. But yeah, we should probably end it here because it's 11:01.
Yeah.
Thank
Any closing thoughts?
you so much, everybody, for for tuning in with us,
For tolerating us.
Yes.
tolerating us.
Yeah. It was shaky at parts, but I mean, we're semi-newish to this, I guess.
Yeah, it's only the fourth one, right?
They're
But
not- Don't worry, don't worry. I gave everybody the chance we could start live streaming. I'm really happy that I did that I got you guys. Well, I'm more happy like I got Navi to put into this idea.
Only took me like a year to like ruminate on it.
Well, I'm glad that you suggested it myself. So yeah.
It's definitely a lot more fun than emailing you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Emailing is fun and all, but like it's more fun when you're like live chatting with everybody and just like you just talk about a certain topic.
Yeah, I was starting to feel like a nag. It's like, oh, the only time I ever contact you guys is when I need something from you. Rest of the time, it's like, oh, I don't forget you guys exist. That's what I'm sort of feeling like after a while, because it was like, oh, I'm doing something else. And you're like, oh, this
Sorry.
is the only reason you talk to me, I see.
Honestly, I've never felt that, so you're good.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was awesome, and thanks to all the people that tuned in to watch us and enjoy our shenanigans, and look forward to the next one.
All right. I'm Daydreamer Knight, and I'm signing off.
Yeah, and I'm Novi D.
And I'm Shining Cecil. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Oh, no worries.
You guys want to
maybe I
redo
should
it again?
maybe I should say Nobby D or something, or No PD. I'm No PD. That's right. I said that earlier. I'm No PD. Signing off.
Bye.
Bye. See you guys soon, hopefully.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Whew, that was fun.
Yo.
There was actually one meme I wanted to show you guys, but if I find it, I'll send it to you guys.
All right.
All right.
Worries.
It was fun, you guys.
Yeah.
Until next
totally.
time, all right?
Until next time.
Until next time. Bye.
We could probably even like live chat without even like streaming sometime. Would be fun.
That's true.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah, just casually.
Did you actually end the live stream? Because it looks like it's still live.
Oh no, I did. I thought I